All right, ladies and gentlemen, I just got the microphone situation set up. So we now have live mics for the game. I've got a good crew with me tonight. I've got Jenna Breedlove. She is a junior here at OHS. She's on the camera that you're seeing right here. This is Jenna Breedlove camera. And then I have sophomore Miguel Marquez. He is on this camera right here. So you'll have one pointing at one side of the court, the Washington side. You'll have another pointing at the Dutchgirls side of the court during the game. And then we have a roaming camera, which is Miss Peyton Myers right here. This is our highest quality camera that we have with OHS TV Studio. She'll be able to get some good quality zoom-in shots as well. And then I have a roaming camera on the floor right now. Mr. Ricky Marquez, he's in the student section with a wireless camera that is feeding back to our system up here on the shelf that you guys will be able to see as well. But he's not going to have that on all game. It'll only be at certain times. With that said, I will be Road to Racer. Howdy. How are you doing, Casey? Thanks for popping in and saying hi. A little bit different vibe tonight with the volleyball game. Pretty nice, though, being in the gym because we have a lot more, amenities, and we're closer to my classroom in case we need some more gear to be able to go film. So this is the first volleyball game of the year, and very, very excited. We did a volleyball game last year. Was the first volleyball game I had been to in a while, and here's what I will tell you about high school volleyball. It is very fast-paced. There's stuff happening all the time. It's kind of like a basketball game. There's really no downtime. And our volleyball team performed very, very well last year, and I'm excited to see how they perform this year. They got a lot of youngsters on the team, and I believe what we're getting ready to watch, Peyton, this is the JV squad, correct? Perfect. Peyton, do you know, I might go check in a second here once Coach Dave gets up here if I can get some rosters. So it looks like we made it just in time for all the viewers to be able to catch all of the JV game and then the varsity game to follow. So as you can see, I'll try to name some of the people that you're seeing spiking right now as they come through. And here's our floor cam. He's got it on. So Ricky, he is down on the court with a wireless camera. He is going to be getting us some footage from down there. It'll be a whole different perspective of the game. Almost feel like you're sitting in the stands with the students. So tonight, the Owensville Dutchgirls volleyball team is taking on the Washington Blue Jays, and this is our first time in the gym with the new scoreboard. Peyton, can you zoom out and show us the scoreboard here real quick? Show us what that scoreboard looks like. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the newest installment here at the Owensville High School. I've got some TV studio students that are running the scoreboard tonight as well. There's different graphics that pop up on there. We work on some different commercials. If you're watching this, whether you're watching it live or you're watching it in a replay once it's posted to YouTube, we will be selling commercial spots and ads that will play on that scoreboard. I would be remiss if I didn't give a shout-out and a thanks to Legends Bank here in town, and then also the Owensville Athletic Booster Club, as they sponsored the scoreboard, and they are the reason why that thing is up in here. So, Peyton, you can go back to the court whenever you're ready. Go down to the Miguel Marquez cam right now. Miguel's operating this camera as you see our Dutch girls practice their serves before this JV game tonight. There is Carly Copeland. Here comes that's Brinley Schmanke. Sorry, I had a brain fart there a second ago. That is Kerrigan Griffin. I had Kerrigan in class last year. Awesome kid. I don't have her in class this year. Kind of bummed out about it. So we'll go back to the full gym here, give you a perspective of what the Owensville High School gym looks like tonight. And this is the vibe that we're getting here. So shout out to the 7 viewers that are in here with us right now. I guess while I'm here and the people that are here, they're going to stick with us for a while, I'll talk about the scoreboard that is in the top left. So let's talk a little bit about how that operates so you understand what the numbers up there mean. So volleyball is obviously played in a game of sets. And then I believe, Peyton, I'm glad you're up here. You might be able to help me a little bit. And actually, Peyton, let's throw this on you real quick. Jump on the airwaves with me real quick so I have somebody to talk to here. Peyton, you used to play volleyball, right?
Yes.
So, Peyton Myers, say hi to we have 7 viewers right now.
Hello.
Perfect. So, in junior varsity volleyball, how many sets do they play?
If I remember correctly, they play, I think it's 3.
3 sets?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think so. I haven't played since my freshman year.
So it's been a hot minute.
Yeah.
Okay. I feel you.
Or maybe they play 2 sets, and then if they tie both, then they play a third. I know varsity's a little different than freshman and JV.
Sorry, I had one of my camera people hollering at me here. As you can see, I guess it's pretty customary here, Peyton, for the home team to go take their practice first, and I guess then they switch to the away team doing their practice.
Yes.
How was school today for you, Peyton?
That's pretty good. I'm happy it's a short week.
Yeah, we had Labor Day weekend, so we had Monday off. So we got an extended weekend, and then we get to have a short week, get to a weekend very quickly.
Yes, which is nice.
What can you tell me about the Washington Blue Jays volleyball team? Do you know anything?
Well, I know that their varsity team is pretty good. We've had trouble, especially with my freshman year. We had trouble with them because they were a really successful team. It looks like their freshman team, our Dutchgirls, did pretty good against them. So hopefully our JV can do the same.
Yeah, and I saw our C team as I was walking in from cross country practice. Were they able to win that game, or did they not win that game?
Yes, we both won both sets.
So for those that are joining us right now, our C team has already played tonight. And our C team is, it's made up of a lot of freshmen, but it's not just freshmen. And they were able to come out and get the win this evening. So shout out to them. Right now, I'm actually getting ready to throw a new scoreboard up on the board. Then I'm going to show you guys how this thing works, so you guys are aware. Give me just a moment here, and I will have that ready for you. So, and then Peyton, whenever Coach Dave gets here, I'll have him relieve you on the headset. But I'm glad you're on the headset. You're the first student this year to join me on the headset.
I'm a little intimidated.
You're a little intimidated?
Yeah.
I don't know about that.
Do you and Dave do this for like every sport?
We usually try to do one live broadcast for every sport every year. So that's kind of the goal. Here you go. Here is our floor cam ran by Ricky Marquez right now. So you get a little perspective of what the student section looks like. This thing is wireless. He's down there with the student section with that. So we'll flip between several cams this evening so you guys can see. And I've got to plug my laptop in before it dies. So holy cow, I don't have my laptop charger up here. So I'm going to put Jenna here on the mic, and then you guys will get to listen to Jenna and Peyton.
Hello, Jenna.
Hey, Peyton.
This is so awesome.
I know. Are you excited for tonight's game?
So excited.
Me too. Do you think we have a good chance?
Well, by the look of the freshmen, the C team, they did pretty good. It looks like we might have a nice shot. I don't know how great their varsity team is.
I agree.
I assume that some of their people who play on varsity probably also play on JV, so I guess we could probably get a good look. How was your day at school today?
Mine was great. How was yours?
Just lovely. So happy for this short week.
Oh, me too.
Have you been to a volleyball game this year yet?
Not yet. It's my first one.
Mine too. And look at us go. We're on a headset.
I know. Big steps.
I know there's quite a few freshmen that came up that seem to be pretty good, so
Yeah.
hopefully we have a good shot against the Lady Blue Jays.
Zoom in on Bailey.
Looks like we have 2 minutes until the game starts. They're having their group discussion.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back here. I'm got the scoreboards up here, so I want to kind of talk about that a little bit so you guys know how the scoreboard's going to operate this evening. It's a little bit different than football, obviously. The time that's counting down right now is the time counting down until we're actually going to start, so they get time to warm up and practice here. So they've got about 2 minutes left of warm-up. Now, obviously, volleyball is played in points and then sets. As teams get points, I'm going to add some points to the Owensville side here so you can see. The number on the right side is going to be going up. So the number in orange. So as they score points, it will go up on the right side. And in Washington, as they score points, it'll also go up on the right side in that blue. So you can see what that looks like. Now, when they win a set, it'll go in green. So when you see a set, it'll reset the points for me, and it'll go in green. So as we first start here, obviously, it's none to none. Peyton, can you give me a little bit of insight? How many points do you got to get to win a set?
To win a set, you have to get to 25 points, but you have to win by 2, I believe. So if
it gets to 24-24, then you're playing till 26.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Volleyball, I have to admit, is Peyton, could you zoom in there on the Dutch girls squad right there as they're getting ready? Volleyball is one of those sports that I don't personally know quite as much about, and that is okay. We will figure it out as we go. I do got to get my laptop plugged in here because it looks like it is starting to die. And I don't really know why it's not charging. That's a bit alarming, though. Let's try there. It's not plugged in.
So it looks like JV plays best 2 out of 3.
JV's best 2 out of 3?
Yeah, for the sets.
Why is my... if I lose connection here, ladies and gents, I am very sorry, but I'm trying to get... Oh, it's because I'm plugging in the wrong thing. That would make sense. Laptop is dangerously close to dead here. I am not doing a good job providing commentary, but we'll get back to it in just a moment. Peyton, can you just follow the game right now since I'm not?
Yeah.
Perfect. Okay, we're in charging mode now. Perfect. Okay. All right, so once again, for the 8 viewers that we have right now, this is the JV game. You got 4 cameras tonight. I've mentioned it several times. Here's Ricky Marquez with our courtside camera. Gives us a completely different view. Makes you feel more like you're standing there in that student section. We have this camera here, which is my Miguel Marquez camera, Ricky's cousin. He'll be on the Dutch Girls squad. Miguel? I'll have to zoom out here in just a second. So while he's not zoomed correctly, I'll go ahead and pan to Peyton so you guys can kind of see the whole gym. All right, so it looks like, how do they determine who serves first here?
Well, whenever the captains come up, then they flip a coin, and then that determines who gets first serve.
Oh, okay, so it is, all right, and we're getting started here. So the first serve is going to go out of play. Sorry, I didn't switch soon enough there for you all. And the Dutch girls are going to get that point, right? Yeah, so Dutch girls get a point. Okay. Bear with me here as we get going. Dutch girls won that point as well. I'll try to go back and forth well here for you guys. That's going to be a Washington point. I'm going to give a little bit more information to my filmers here. All right. We're going to dial this in here so that way when we get to the varsity game, we are exactly where we need to be. So it's going to be 2-1 right now in favor of Owensville. And It's going to be a good dig there as the Dutch girls set up for a tip. So, Peyton, would you call that a block there at the net at first, or is it not a block because it didn't get over the net?
Since it didn't get over the net, it's not a block. Well, not considered a block. It looks like an attempt of a block, but since it slipped out of her hands,
okay,
it would not be considered one.
All right, we got a good volley here. Good save by, was that Jolene?
Yes.
Okay. Good work by Jenna Hoffman.
Jenna Hoffman's playing libero.
And the libero is the girl that's wearing all orange there for the Dutch girls. It's going to make the score now in favor 3-2 for Washington. Still think we're going to have to zoom out here just a little bit on the Dutch girls side. Good tip there by Rachel Kepke. Spike wasn't able to go over the net by Washington. It's going to bring the score to even. I'm going to mute myself for a sec, talk to a cameraman. All right, we are back here. It looks like the Dutch girls are serving, and that is Kerrigan Griffin. She gets the serve across. Good serve, Kerrigan. Washington sets up. Point for Owensville. Was that they touched the net? Was that the deal?
Yeah, they crossed the net.
So the hand can't cross the net, and you also can't touch the net,
yes,
correct?
No body parts can go across the net.
Okay. All right, Kerrigan still serving here. She gets it over the net. Washington sets up here for a spike, and it looks like Washington's going to win that point, but it was a great effort there by Jenna Hoffman. And Peyton, about to get some relief for you on the microphone as Coach Dave has just gotten here. So shout out to Peyton. Thanks for joining us on the microphone here. And you'll have Coach Dave here in just a minute.
Good deal.
Fire Sales, I think the camera view that is in the middle and zoomed out is the best for gameplay. So Fire Sales, do you think you'd rather that than the going back and forth? Because we do have this. Peyton, if you could, do me a favor, kind of like zoom that. Try to change the...
I stole her headset.
Perfect. Cool. Oh, I'm going to step
I'm going low.
Perfect.
Gotcha.
We're going to try something here a little bit different for... That's so cool, that side cam. So, Peyton, what we're going to try to do here, and we're experimenting here, folks, doing the best we can. One of the viewers said they thought this cam was actually best for gameplay so they could see the whole court. So we'll mess around with a couple options here. Once it actually gets going, maybe we'll switch to this. Let's see. Okay, yeah. I mean, you can see the whole play here, so this is pretty good. All right. Coach Dave, how was practice?
Well, I got to go mow some grass today. Ooh, there we go. Good shot, Lily. Yeah, it's a beautiful week outside. Unlike last week, we have super great temps right now. So,
absolutely, and we are in the JV game, and the Dutch girls currently lead 7-4 here as Dutch girls get served here. And Coach, I think I'll let you do the play-by-play tonight since I'm doing the cameras. If you think.
All right, we'll give it a shot. That might be something when we get a break here. I might go try to get a roster from a table or something.
I thought the same thing. I wish I would have grabbed one on my way in.
Yeah, in the varsity game, we got a good chance of knowing who we got out there. I got a couple of these girls in class. I got Kerrigan. I know Rachel Sample ran track last year and played volleyball. I remember interviewing her. So,
yeah, we'll try to get some interviews in the middle here. Blake Shale, thanks for joining us here, and thanks for this information. We're learning as we go here, so I appreciate any input anybody in the chat can give us. Let us know what you like. Let us know the views you like, and we're going to try to give you more of those views. That's our goal here. Make it better for everybody.
Rachel's got us on a 3-4 point run right now, extending the lead to 5 for the Dutch girls. Oh, and that hit just inside. If you watch the Olympics, folks, that's what I did a lot of, watching volleyball, men's and women's, and it was just absolutely amazing, the speed at which they hit it, the height they jump. You know, these girls are a little younger than that, so they don't jump quite as high or hit quite as hard, but definitely trying to get ahead of that ball would be an amazing thing. Oh, we got a jump server coming in from Washington, 9-5. Oh, and that might have flicked off her fingers, but it went right over and landed in that sweet spot right in the middle of their zone. All right, I believe this is Jolene Braun. Got to make sure I say it right. Ooh, and just over the top, out of bounds. I like that guy's shoes, very minimalist. I think I'll take a pair, sir.
All right, Coach, we got a floor cam here if you see it. Ricky's operating a floor cam for us, so
Okay.
we're trying some different things out here tonight, ladies and gentlemen.
That's a good job for Ricky. He's a man of the people. So putting him down there with everybody, good idea. Another jump serve. It's like they've been training that. Oh, and she goes over. I don't know if that was a miss set or what. She sets it back to the other side. Another little tap. Oh. We reached for that one up, and it ended up going a little bit too high instead of sending it back the other direction. I am interested. You don't see too many of these, at least I haven't seen too many jump serves the way these girls are doing it. Like everybody on the team jump. Oh, she did not want that ball to go over. Oh, that's going to be, ooh, they played it. Sorry, guys, I'm giving oohs and ahs right now. Our two outside blockers there put up a good resistance, but unfortunately, ball was able to squeak through, land right in the center of our zone where we had nothing to go digging. Washington has tightened it up. Down by 2. They serve. Kerrigan gets the dig. Oh, got a power hit. And Dutchgirls ball, double contact. 11-8.
Thanks for the information, Blake. And, hey, no problem. We have a lot of fun doing it. I think it's a great thing for our students here at the school. I know that the kids also really enjoy going back to watch it as well. So Lily Sample with a serve here. Unable to get that one over. Let's see.
Little soft. You know, normally Lily is a strong hitter. So
yes, we loved watching her spike last year in the game.
So I was surprised that one didn't go over, but hey, every shot's a little bit different, a little more finesse. It's a high ball right into Jenna Hoffman. Clarice with the hit. And she gets the score, the kill for the Dutchgirls, taking that lead back to 12-9. Now we are bringing back in Rachel Kepke, I apologize. Slip of the tongue. And Jenna with the serve. Nice high floater. And they have to do a high spike. And then we get a high spike after our third, and they set. Ooh, back row set. Not good. They end up having a bump. Little out of position here. It's almost like they're just, you know, you can tell a little bit of JV. We still are working on getting in the right position. But there they go. Now it looks like we're ready. Oh, good dig out. There we go. Nice job. There you go. Rachel sets another set. Outside hitter right into the net, unfortunately.
All right, I'm going to update the scoreboard here. It is 12-10 in favor of the Dutchgirls still here in this JV game.
We got a big rotation coming in for the Washington Lady Blue Jays. 4 for 6 and 13 for 16.
It looks like they had. Is that their names on the back of the jerseys there, Coach?
That could be theirs. No, it's just Jays. Just Jays.
Okay.
They're trying to trick us. All right.
So I think we've come up with a formula here, ladies and gentlemen. I think while the ball's in play, we're going to go to this camera. Serves will get you.
Ooh, good pullback.
Get you a shot on a camera like this so you can see who's serving. And I'm going to jump off again for just a second, Coach.
All right. Number 7 to serve. And I apologize, I don't know her name, but that was good enough for a score for the Dutchgirls. Taking that to 14-10. Washington with another little bit miscommunication as well. We keep that gap perfect with about 4. We got a good chance. They dig it. Oh, and she does a quick set out of bounds. She thought she saw the spot wide open, and unfortunately that spot she found was just a little bit out of bounds, and the Dutchgirls lead it 15-10. And a short service error there for the Dutch girls.
Yeah, cameras for this one is a full-time gig because it's so fast-paced.
Absolutely.
So Dave is going to carry most of the conversation tonight for sure.
Really good at talking.
He does a fantastic job, ladies and gentlemen.
So that's my class. They think I talk a lot. All right, and the Lady Blue Jays, another jump serve. They like that. Ooh, right into her face. Take her down. Come on, Rachel. Nice.
Oh, man, good save by the Blue Jay player.
He sets it over. Didn't want to spike it, and we're going to go back to Rachel. And with another, just barely out. And we are talking a matter of inches, folks. I mean, I could barely put my foot in between that ball and the line. Just a bit outside.
You see a little bit of the student section there as Ricky goes in.
We've got a 3-point lead by the Dutch girls over top. We're getting that cross-body action there, so not as much height, a lot more jumping to the right. And unfortunately, that ball ended up going into the net. Ooh, come on, ladies. Here we go. Ooh, and she popped one. Rachel with the set. Oh, I like this. Oh, nice job. I thought we were in trouble there. That ball just falls. Jenna Hoffman laid out for it. She wanted it. And unfortunately, it just fell right outside of her reach.
It's going to move it to 15-14. Still in favor of our Dutch girls here.
Washington's trying to close that gap, and the Dutch girls, they have opened it up to 4. They let it back to 2, open it up to 4. And we are doing more of a set off of their initial serve, which is, it's got to be a little bit troubling because you can't hit that ball as hard.
Oh, that's going to be a point for the Dutch girls.
Yes, there we go. Rachel with a nice big cleanup there. Kick it off somebody's head, you're bound to score a point, aren't you? And we're going to bring Kerrigan Griffin back in for the serving for the Dutch girls.
See, Kerrigan, she does a lot of the serving for the Dutch girls, it seems like.
Well, I guess if you can fit her into the rotation to get a good serve, let's go ahead and use it. It seems like that's if that's your calling card, you got to know what you're. You got to know what you're good at. So one thing that I've seen here about 3 or 4 plays for the Dutch girls, the ball's going over, and right before it gets to Jenna or their very back line, a lady sticks her arms out, and it just goes up and off, and it takes away that back row. Now, you got to make a play, so I'm not going to hate on making a play. It's just unfortunately there's somebody behind you that did have that chance. Oh, and there's the sample kill, but didn't get it. But wait, we're scrambling, and we get it. Let's go. Lily Sample set that one up. I don't know if she gets credit for a kill or not, but my goodness, that girl jumped out of the roof and smacked that ball. Bringing in number 16 to go a little bit of front line here. Let's see. We have Rachel Kepke on service. She was able to string about 5 or 6 points together for the Dutch girls, and if she can do that today on this serve, we got a good chance of. Oh, and there's the ace. What do we got? Oh, so we're just clapping and ace. I can do that. Hey, ace. Something like that, right?
Yeah, Coach Dave, you're a big fan of the...
I like cheers, man.
Heck yeah.
And another. Here we go. Let's get it. Hey, ace. Okay, I was a little behind, ladies, but I'll try. You guys got to be louder. You got to be louder for it. Let's go.
Here comes Rachel again with another serve.
And like I said, Rachel was able to string about 4 or 5 points again. That could close this game out really quick. I think they played at 25, and this is set 1.
Yes, they do play at 25. Peyton told the viewers that a second ago.
Good, thanks, Peyton. Oh, and Sample, hey,
A little long.
put that muscle away. Let's go. Ease up there, Sample. Come on, girl.
All right.
I'm just kidding. Smack it. Smack it harder. Send it at the ground, girl.
All right. So as Washington looks like they're trying to find who is going to serve here.
They just keep giving it back to us. Oh, we're saying a tip, and it's staying with the Dutch girls. So Rachel needs to come back in. Hey, Rachel, another score for you. Let's go. Sometimes, and we used this a lot last year, it's better to be lucky than to be good. And right there, the girls got a little luck with the fingertip. Here we go, Rachel. Serve a high floater to the Blue Jays. She gets the outside hit right to the center. Ooh, and get it over. Good job, ladies. Now they should have a good setup here, good bump set. And, oh, with Sample with the block, the rejection. And another rejection. Let's go. Come on, ladies. One more time, huh? She had to go high for that one. She was a little nervous. Rachel bumps that to the front. Braun with the clean. Oh, and just a little high ball. We might have been able to let that out, but that's all right. Kerrigan cleans it over. Going to hit it back corner. Oh, boy. We got to get a camera on that one. Oh, that thing was tight.
Do you think that thing was close, Dave?
I got to say, I mean, the coach was kind of in my way, so from up here, it looked good. I was giving it to him. Instant replay. Let's run that back.
I don't have that ready just yet.
Ricky, you got to be there. You got to be videoing that, Ricky, when you get this playback. The Blue Jays send it over. Sample decides it's 3. It's over. 6 sets to the outside and into the net. An error on the Blue Jays takes it to 21-16. Dutch Girls leading. 4 points. Let's see if we can run it down here. Come on, close it out.
Jolene with the serve. Jolene Braun.
And, oh, they got to take, Sample out. Oh, girls. Little bit of miscommunication there. We set it right to the front. We didn't have a frontline setter for us. That's all right. That's all right. Mistakes happen. We just keep learning. Because this is educational athletics where it is about growth. And that's what we're going to do here. Keep learning, ladies. The Blue Jays bring the ball across with another jump serve. And we're digging it. We're digging it. We're putting some effort in out here, folks. Sign them up for cross country because they're running all over this court. Let's go. And to Sample with a big boomer. Da-boom. That's what I'm talking about.
That serve or that spike down, that is big time.
Yeah, watch out. Anybody that makes her mad, she might smack you. And that would hurt.
Yeah, I remember last year being very shocked at just like how well that Lily was able to jump.
Yes. And then, was it at the end of volleyball season that she hurt her ankle? Or over the winters?
Sure.
I can't remember.
She plays a lot of volleyball, though. I know that.
She does. And there we go. We got a frontline set here. Out to,
Unable to get that one across.
Looked like a little bit of bobble the ball. 4-point lead for the Dutch Girls, 22-18. Subbing in one. Here comes a jump serve from number 8. And whoop. Oh, not as much jump. Good hustle. Little tap over, but we reset on 3. Here we go. Jolene sends it. 6 sets. Oh, right into the Mr. Line Ref or whatever his name is. I do like this color blue that the Mission officials are repping today.
Yeah, that's a color that I don't think I've ever seen them wear before.
It pops really, really well. Normally I see a lot of people wearing white, but I like this blue. I could wear that. And we get Jenna Hoffman with a set right back at you, Jenna. She says, let's play tag, ping pong. Oh, just a little
bit long.
Rein that puppy in. Send it at the ground.
Dutch Girls are so close to closing this thing out here.
23-19. Our ladies are leading. All right, here comes the serve. Right at Jenna. Jenna takes it and makes it. Rachel hits it so hard it comes right back to her. And we're going to get Clarice in the middle. She lays out for it. Oh, and a back serve with a bump over. Jenna says, I go. And Clarice wanted some more. Oh, good.
Stayed with it.
Dang. That's one of those where you kind of get lost in where you are. And are you under the net, next to the net, over the net? And all of a sudden you just can't make that play. And that ball came in hard enough that it went off Jenna's hands and out of bounds. Washington's trying to make it a fight. It's 23-21. Dutch Girls leading in the first. And what do we got here? Now that one teased me a little bit. Oh, we got a whistle. That was a
point for the Dutch Girls?
I think a lift maybe on 8. I don't know what 8 does.
We're at game point here for this first set, correct?
Yes. Let's go, ladies. All you need is one.
Is that Ava Schulte serving for the Dutch Girls? I think that's who that was.
Okay, now that you say that, she does remind me of a softball player. And
Yes.
Ava would be a dual sporter.
Yes, because she's playing for the Dutch girls softball team too.
Yeah, so she's got a busy week. Last night, tonight, tomorrow night.
Yes.
Girl, you're going to get your reps in real quick. All right, and she's going to set. Jolene.
Oh, boy.
Hard dig there, but she was able to make it happen. Jenna sets them up. Here we go. 1, 2, 3 with the kill. And she puts up, period. I was going to say exclamation point. She puts the exclamation point down.
All right. I'm going to try to recruit somebody to run this scoreboard for me so I can focus more on the cameras because I feel like it's better served for me to do that. So I'm going to see if I can get Peyton here.
Hey, you got a good crew up here. I think somebody will do it. Hey, Ricky. What's up, Ricky? Come on, man.
Ricky's got that on-court camera here.
That's good. I like it. I hope he zooms in. Sample says, Mom, I need a drink. I enjoy this. There's a little bit of time in between these games, but the coaches are or in between the sets, but the coaches are going to reset. Hey, let's fix something. Let's check our rotation. Let's make sure this is good. The coaches have to come in, like the head JV coach has to come in with the lineup, the rotation, get that all checked out, and then we're back at it, and we're saying, hey, this is what we did great. This is what we didn't do. We got to focus on this. We got to make sure, X, Y, and Z are being taken care of. And this is something that I think I really miss for cross country or track is being able to take this break and refocus. Like there's 3 matches here, and if you mess up on one, hopefully there's a good chance you can bounce back. But in a sport like cross or track, it's kind of like just go out there and see what you can do. And it's kind of like do it on your own, just because there's no room, there's no timeouts. But this one here is kind of, hey, you got 6 girls out there that all have to work together, and cross and track, it can kind of be a one-man sport. So I like it. Mr. T is doing his best. He's got, I think, all new camera people. These guys have never used the cameras before, and you've never used a scoreboard before. Nah, scoreboard's a nice one. You just click buttons. It's real good. Even I can do it. Then you can do it. Right. Yeah, watch out. As long as Mr. Altemeyer doesn't come up here.
Peyton, are you going to help us for this the varsity game too?
Yeah, probably.
Perfect. I'm going to get you a headset so you're on headset with us as well. So you can chime in. We love having the students be able to chime in with us here. So, all right, we've got a bigger opportunity here to be able to mix up cameras as Peyton is going to do the score for us. We still have the camera that you see right now. And then
yeah. Okay, you want to be on? You want to be live? We could do a special guest.
Yeah, I got 4 headsets. We were asking the principal here at the high school. He's up here checking on us, making sure that we're not burning the place down, basically. We only have 9 live people right now. Yeah.
So really, if I said something.
All right, Dutch girls win that first set as they're let's see, who all's on the floor here right now? We've got, I think that's Ava Schulte in the back. Rachel just subs out for Jenna Hoffman. Clarice Krupp, sophomore, is her first year playing, as she didn't play last year. And in the front looks like Jolene Braun. Is that Brinley Schmanke?
Yes.
And then Lily Sample. Perfect.
Good. I'm glad you got the names, because I just don't want to say somebody's name and be saying the wrong one, so I'd rather just call them by a number until I know for sure that I'm saying the right name. I was quizzed today during 7th hour about whether I knew my football players' numbers or not. Oh, she wanted that, and she gave it to him, but it just didn't hit the floor the way she wanted it to. Good job. Ooh, slight miscommunication. Washington's going to take the opening score.
Good job, Peyton. All right. Offer you several angles here.
Now, while we can give you guys great audio and visual footage, there's nothing like coming to a Owensville Dutch Girls volleyball game in person. We do have a wonderful big Jumbotron, and that thing has caught my attention.
Yeah, so if you didn't, if you weren't in the broadcast earlier, courtesy of the Legends Bank and of the Athletic Booster Club, we now have this giant scoreboard, video board here in our gymnasium for all of our events as well.
Kerrigan Griffin gets the serve. They're going to go low. A little outside hit right at the net. Couple inches up, but we got that one.
See the student section here. You got Chase Crosby. A lot of the football team is in here tonight supporting as they got to practice a little bit early to be able to come take in the volleyball game.
Yeah, FFA was having a barbecue or ice cream games or something like that today, and I think a lot of the sports teams tried to accommodate their FFA members and being able to let them enjoy part of those festivities.
Is that going to be a Washington point, Coach?
Yes. So we're just a little bit out of position, and you can kind of see it the way these girls are having to jump a little far back or they're scrambling around one another. But one thing you know is that they're going to keep battling. They're going to come back. And that was a service error there for the Blue Jays. So the Dutch girls are within 1, 2-3. And we got Jenna Hoffman out back serving. Rachel Kepke comes in front line. So I like the lineup we got. Matter of fact, I like every lineup we got. All these girls are great. Oh, and Ava rushes. That ball was just going right down under the net. That was a tough one to get to. The Blue Jays are going to sub 2 in, take 2 out.
I think in between games here, I'm going to go get some rosters for us.
Okay.
So we have names, especially of the Washington people that we don't know.
Yeah, hard hitter right there on the serve.
A
Oh,
little miscommunication.
the Blue Jays go up 5-2.
The Dutch girls jumped out to an early lead there in that first set, and they find themselves on the opposite end of it here in the second set, down 5-2. Rachel sets up for the spike. Oh, good block by the Washington. Not sure if you can hear their chant, but whoa, it sounded like I don't know, like a block, or I don't know what they're saying. It sounded kind of like boo, but I don't think it was boo. All right.
Ooh, dead ball. Protect your face. That's smart.
So in JV, is it the best of 3 sets? So you got to win 2. Okay. So also I've got a timeout here on the floor.
I think Courtney will do it too.
All right, so we need to talk it over because we are down 5 right now, 7-2. Communication.
Shout out to the 10 viewers that are with us right now. We hope you guys are enjoying the stream of the volleyball game. We do try to stream a little bit of everything all year long, so all the sports you get a chance to have a game streamed. This week I can tell you that softball, they played yesterday against Borgia. They play again tomorrow. And then we have our Dutchman varsity football game actually on a Thursday night this week. And they're going to be taking on
The 10th ranked Borgia Knights.
Are they 10th ranked, Coach?
Class 3. Yep.
Class 3? Okay.
10th ranked Class 3. So that's our class. That's the same class as Central Park Hills. So, and actually Central Park Hills last year put the beat down on the Borgia Knights. And I think Borgia, they got a pretty good, I think it's a quarterback or a running back. He scored 4 different times against the Pacific Indians, and they scored, I think it was 32-0 or 33-0 against the Indians on Friday night.
Wow.
That guy had 201 yards on 20 carries or something like that.
Spike by
There we go.
gets the girls back on the board. So they scored 2 quick points after the timeout. So whatever Coach Ridenauer said must have worked out. Or I guess is that McKinney or is that who's the?
So McKinney should be their JV coach, but you know if you're standing there and you got your varsity coach right there with you, it's always nice to ask for a little bit of input. But whoever did it, they came back a little bit. Got a service error there, out of bounds on the outside, far side. So we're still trailing 4. Ooh, right over the net. There we go.
There we go, Dutch girls. Going to be another point here for the Dutch girls as they gather and get ready to serve again.
And Kerrigan comes out for Sample coming in with Clarice going back to serve. Good strong serve and a little bump over. Jenna takes the dig. Get a bump set to Sample with the kill. Oh, and that was dangerous.
I don't know about you, Coach, but I just get fired up every single time I see one of the girls go up to spike.
Yes, yes. I want to see that thing hit the ground, and like I love the sound that the hand makes when it smacks the ball. You just know there's some
Loud pop,
force.
yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's like the good point for the Dutch girls.
Maybe a net violation.
That's what I was getting out of that. Clarice Krupp retains the serve.
Oh, they're changing the call there. I was kind of wondering. They say number 5 with the foot under the line.
Oh, so one of our players crossed under the net?
Yes.
Okay.
It definitely looked like there was a lot of up front from both sides, but the head official called it, and we'll listen to him. Jenna with the dig. Got a set. Rachel. Oh,
They were all over that one.
number 15 timed that jump really well.
I'm guessing the only thing Rachel, I guess it's a timing thing for one. They timed it right, but I'm guessing that the only thing Rachel could have done there differently was maybe hit it, like lobbed it over him or something.
Possibly.
I don't know how you anticipate that though.
Oh, good effort. Oh,
If the gym was a few feet longer, she might have got that one, Coach.
yeah, that would have picked the right angle, send it back. You might have had it. Dutch girls trail 11-6. Oh, we lay out for that one. Sends it right back across the net. Second hit, third hit, and out of bounds.
It's going to be a Dutch girl point. Rachel Kepke back to serve for the Dutch girls as they trail 7-11, looking to get a few points back here on this serve set from Rach.
And the last 2 times Rachel's been up to serve, she's been able to string 3 or 4 points together, but unfortunately the Dutch girls are going to come up empty on that one.
You know, ever since the timeout, it's been very back and forth, Coach. We just haven't been able to string, no team has been able to string points together.
Right, we're going 1-1 every time. I'd like to see some rallies going here where we get some spikes, some digs, some sets, and some kills.
All right.
The Blue Jays with a light hit. She was backing up. And if you go backwards, it's hard to hit forward. So let's keep putting them on their heels and see what we can do. So CJ made it in. I didn't even notice that. Carly Copeland had gotten in, was playing a little bit. Number 9. Ava Schulte comes back in. And she is serving. Serves it over. And the Blue Jays get a kill there. I'm not sure how that one happened. I thought she was falling backwards again, so I didn't think it was going over.
All right. Blake, you're in the chat. Are you related to Lily, just out of curiosity? Blake Shale's in the chat. He's been helping us out with the camera angles and things like that, and I think he's got us dialed in here.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe Blake and there was another one that was in the chat earlier. I believe they are brother and sister.
Oh, really?
I could be wrong.
Okay. Yeah, Blake says, yeah, that's his sister.
Perfect.
Very cool. Well, we're glad you're able to tune in here and follow a game with us here, Blake.
They go with the high set over top. Dutch girls rebound, and they're chasing it. We got that rally I asked for. No big kills yet, though.
Oh, big.
There's a hit.
By Jolene.
And it's good. We'll take it. So we close the gap to 3. Let's see if we can keep rolling with it. Let's go, ladies.
I have to imagine that Lily, some of these girls will play varsity as well, won't they?
I would think so.
So I would imagine, go ahead and give that to Dave. Dave would probably benefit from that more than me.
Thank you.
The score's probably wrong, too. 13-11 now.
Yes, it looks like Jolene, Lily, Rachel. Those 3 go up on varsity as well.
Okay.
So that'll be good for us.
We might try to find somebody in between games here on the JV squad to bring up as the Dutch girls score again. And I apologize.
Close it to 1, though. Let's go. 13-12 Dutch girls serving. Sorry, 12-13 Dutch girls serving.
Tim Erkey says Jenna's mama's watching. Very good. Nice to see you join us again, Tim. Happy to have you here.
Welcome back. And another brick wall for them to hit up against. 13-13. The Dutch girls tied up. So just after we talk about not going on a run, they start making it happen and stringing things together. Bring it back 13-13. Kerrigan Griffin serving, and it falls into the dead zone. No man's land.
Washington's going to get that point. Tim Erkey, are you still in New York, or are you back towards Missouri? Blake, you say you're in Kansas City. Thanks for joining from Kansas City. We enjoy having you.
Kendall Gilmore with the serve to the Dutch girls, and goes right back down on the Dutch girls. So Washington will retain possession. Goes up 15-13 and takes a 2-point lead. Clarice with the bomb, and right back at her. 13, number 13, Hannah Schneider.
Man, it looked like Clarice had a pretty good hit on that, but they really had that block lined up.
You wouldn't tell me number 13. She says she's only 5'6". I'm pretty sure she's taller than me. No way that girl is just 5'6". She stuffed that thing. All right, and Jenna digs it out. We set it. Jolene to the back line. And
What we got here, Coach?
I don't know. Maybe it went behind the rail, the post. I don't know.
Looks like we're retaining the serve, though.
Yeah, we'll take it. Try to close that gap. We're going to go 14-16 Dutch girls serve.
Tim Erkey, you say you're right here in Owensville. There's Jenna for you, Tim. There's Jenna's mama. I hope you are enjoying watching Jenna get to play.
And I'm thinking we might be getting, double touch. Okay, so when they go to set, if there's any rotation on that ball, most of the time it's coming from the left hand contacting before the right or at a different time, and it causes a spin. On your set, you got to make sure your hands move at the same time. And now notice that ball just floated right there for the Blue Jays. And they're able to get a 2-point lead and maintain a 2-point lead. The Dutch girls stormed back hard, but Washington doesn't want to relinquish the lead. Mallory Gerling coming in along with Nev Hop. Oh my goodness, I'm going to butcher this. Hofsberger. I'm so sorry.
That sounds very German.
I'm so sorry. Yes, it has to be. Oh gosh.
Dutch girls are going to have to rally here to come take the lead back. Colin Fromm, see ya. Tuning in from the bowling alley as the Dutch girls are going to get that point.
Brooke McCulloch there with the serve, with the spike. I thought it was in, but it was good.
Colin Terry Kreider, he sent me a message seeing if I could bowl with you guys, bowl with him tonight. Unfortunately, I was obviously busy up here, but happy to be up here as well. Always excited to bowl with RV at some point too.
Jolene with a big hit to the back, or a big serve to the back. We're going to get CJ with the set into the back with Krupp. And 11. She hit big. That girl's got power. I'm not going to say your name again. I'm just going to call you number 11. Jolene with the hit. Oh, just over the line.
It's a little long there, Coach.
Oh, yes. We need Ricky on the other side. Ricky, get down here and check this out. And they're bringing in number 8. Number 8 is Lily. Oh, my gosh. And Schweigsguth. I'm so sorry.
If you're watching from Washington, we're doing the best that we
We're
can.
sorry. I'm sorry. He doesn't have to be. He's not saying the name.
Yeah, I'm a little bit thankful that you're the one that has the roster in front of you, not me.
CJ with the bump to Clarice. Bump over. Bumps and bumps and bumps. 8 with the backline hit. Oh, Jolene with the layout. Rachel with the dig. Good job, Kerrigan, getting it over there. Number 6 is going to set big. Oh, and a low set and not high enough. Number 13 was not able to do anything with it. I can say 13's name, Hannah Schneider. And it's 18, all tied up with Clarice serving for the Dutch girls. Kerrigan goes out and Sample comes in. Sends it across, and that thing's looking bad, but it comes across pretty nicely. Jolene gets it, and we got to clear it over. 6 sets 12. Nope, I lied. 13 with a love tap over, and it's out of bounds. Dutch girl ball.
I think, Coach, my favorite volleyball calls the love tap. I don't care what the students say. We can't get rid of the love tap.
And you can't tell me that that's not wrong. They just love tap. It's like, oh, Rachel with the block. Oh, they're scrambling. Oh, my gosh. CJ to Sample. Sample with the boomer. Let's go.
Lily Sample with the kill. Love to see it.
Take the Dutch girl lead, 20-18. Looks like we're going to get a timeout. Washington Blue Jays.
So Dutch Girls took a timeout earlier, and it seems like the conversation turned them back around there, Coach. And
yeah. Ooh.
Oh.
Which ball is it? Which ball is it? Hey, since you guys didn't see which ball it was, you got a good guess.
So
I'm going to go.
Go ahead.
Which one were you going to go?
I didn't see it start.
I'm going to go left.
One of the things that the scoreboard does here up at the high school now is we have the mystery ball. People can try to figure out, just like at the Cardinals baseball game, which cap is the ball under.
Oh!
3 for that time.
Statistics say it won't be 3 again. Clarice hits. I'm just kidding. Statistics says it could be any of those 3 again. Oh, and out. Oh, but Sample recovers, and Rachel sends it back over to Washington and says, bring it on one more time. Good luck. Number 11 on the outside. Oh, right through Jolene's hands. Just a slight bad angle there. Dutch girls still have a 1-point advantage, 20-19, with Washington serving. Number 12, Brooke McCulloch.
All right, Dutch Girls, we need a rally here. Bring it back.
Yeah, you guys can go on a 4-point run. I don't have a problem with that. She sends it back to Clarice. Clarice with the dig, CJ with the bump set, and Lily Sample with the spike attack on him. 11 with the pushover. CJ's going to set again to Rachel Kepke and just missed that, just barely. And number 12 is going to retain the service. Brooke McCulloch, a 5'8" sophomore. Oh, and Rachel looked for the soft spot in the defense. They were able to capitalize. 11 with a hard hit over. Jenna with the layout. Goes to Clarice. Clarice to CJ. CJ finds, just barely missed the dead spot. 11 with another hard hit over to Jolene. Back to CJ. Sample says, I want some of this, and she sends it back to number 12. 12 sets center. 8 goes bump over top. Jenna's like, let's get this over with, girls. CJ hard to the Sample and a kill again. Oh, she's dangerous, people.
Man, there's no play that's more exciting to me in volleyball than that spike. That kill is so fun.
I was disappointed a minute ago because she had to take a step back and just had to tap it over instead of spike it. Oh, I was like waiting. Thank you for delivering, though. Rachel Kepke in the back. She could go on a 4-point run and end this. And there's one for them, 22-20 with a big ace. I wonder how loud I am.
The Dutch Girls win this set, and it's over, right?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes. Rachel Kepke serving 22-20 for the Dutch Girls. Sends it over top to 11. 11-8, back to 11. 11 with a, good reach in there, Rachel. Nice. Clear out. Good job. Reset. Goes. Oh, and there it is. A modified split by the Washington Blue Jays, and the Dutch Girls take a 23-20 lead. 2 away. Let's go. Fire it up.
All right, maybe Rachel can end this thing herself.
Yeah, go ahead. Get 2 aces. Ain't nobody stopping you. Nice little tap over to front line to 6. 6 out of bounds outside. And Rachel with another one. Girls didn't even have to touch the ball. 24-20. Game point. Match point. It's every point.
So, Coach, when this ends, Dutch Girls are going to wrap it up right here, right?
That's what's going to happen. Oh, and in the face, and under, and there it is. 25-20, Dutch Girls take the second set, and now it's time for the fantastic handshake. Good game.
All right, well, as we gear up for the varsity game here, I'm going to run to my classroom. I'm going to grab a couple more headsets. Might try to grab some people for a interview halftime, or not halftime, in between games. And I'm going to grab a couple chairs so I can more easily do the scoreboard here.
Yeah, absolutely. We need help.
All right. Dave, take it away.
Okay, so ladies and gents, let's just go through a rundown on our roster. So on our freshman roster, we have Cadence Gibson. She is an outside hitter defense specialist. Violet Laval. right at RS. I'm going to guess that's right side, maybe. Macy Ruth, left defense specialist. Amelia Kurtman, middle hitter, middle back. Shay Abernathy. She's got an SRS. Got to think about that one, folks. Campbell Schulte, outside hitter, defensive specialist, or DS. Haley Boland, SDS, so defense specialist with a S. Gosh, I wish I knew this stuff. Autumn Holloway and Riley Gruby. Autumn is a RSDS, and Riley Gruby is a MB, so middle hitter, middle back. Those are all freshman ladies. And they do call it a C team. That way, if they ever did have anybody else, they could. But these girls here are all freshmen. We get to our JV team. We've got Lily Sample, Clarice Krupp, Reese Hampton, Jenna Hoffman, Rachel Kepke, Jolene Braun, Ava Schulte, Kerrigan Griffin, Carly Copeland, and Brinley Schmanke. I believe we didn't see Reese in there. Let's see. Do I see Reese out here? I do see Reese on varsity, so maybe she was dressed out, but I didn't see her very much on the JV game. So I'm expecting to see a lot of her in this varsity game, hopefully. On the varsity side, we got Cameron Caldwell, Ruvia Novak, Rachel Kepke, Liz Adams, Cam Novak, Maya Vandergriff, Lillian Sample, Clara Julius, Jolene Braun, Madison Lewis, Reese Hampton, Callie Kelling, and Addie Menz. So we've got quite a bit of height there on that varsity squad, and I know that it's kind of funny to me because we are either skyscrapers or we are really short. I think I have the 3 short girls on the team in my stats class, and I hope they smile at that whenever I say it because we're all short together. Okay, we know it. I'm 5'5.5" on a good day, and if I wear the right shoes, I might touch 5'6". But yes, they are all wonderful kids. I think I have had every one of them in class at this point. Maybe not Callie. I think Callie might be the only one I haven't had on the varsity side. Or Reese. But they are all great kids from my time, my interaction with them, conversations. Great kids, great kids. On the Washington side, since we do have the potential of having some Washington Blue Jay fans in the house, I will run down your guys' roster just so to make sure, every kid deserves to hear their name, whether it's just for a minute or whether it's for a whole hour. Right, every single kid deserves a little bit of recognition. So let's make sure we recognize them. So on their 9th grade team, you have Elena Carrier, Addie Freet, Camille Gerling, Callie Briggs, Gabriella Grassi, Bailey Gilliott, Emerson Hughes, Avery Schwope, Layla Laboom, and Emma Heyman. If I said those names wrong, I apologize. I love that name if it's actually Laboom, or if it's Labo. Yeah, that's a cool name. I get a kick because I don't know your guys' names, and I'm taking my best guess. On their JV side, Elena Kimino, Kendall Gilmore, Aubrey Pekka, Leah Tooley, Mallory Gerling, Sophie Romer Hartwick, Lily Schwagus, Schweisguth, Adeline Holscher, Catherine Figas, Neve Holpfingsbigger, Brooke McCulloch, Hannah Schneider, Anna Grassi, and Sarah Stewart. And then on their varsity squad, the squad that we're about to run into, I'll give you a little bit more. They do have some heights on here. So starting from the top, number 1, Brooke Stellhorn. She's an 11th grader, 5'7". Number 2, Elena Kimino, junior, 5'2". Kendall Gilmore is up from the JV, number 3. She's a sophomore, 5'4". Liberty Cregan, number 4, she's a senior, 5'8". Kelsey Brueggemann, number 5, she's a senior, 5'5". Addison Vodneski, she's number 6, a senior, 5'5". Allison Paul, number 7, she is a sophomore, 5'5". Bree James, number 8, is a senior, and she's 5'6". Adeline Holscher, number 9, up again from JV, is a junior, 5'9". Josie Klusner, number 10, is a senior, 5'2". Emily McCormick is number 11, a senior at 5'9". Brooke McCulloch, number 12, a sophomore at 5'8", coming up from JV. Piper Kaiser, number 13, is a junior, and she's 5'8". Adriana Grassi, number 14, is a junior and 5'2". And then Sarah Stewart, number 15, is a junior at 5'11". So they do have some height there. Their head coach is Olivia Strode. Assistant coach is Lindsay Moritz. And their two other assistant coaches are Melissa Holtmeyer and Taylor Hellebush. So the Washington Blue Jays do have some height on their side as well, with a 5'11 and a 5'9, and then a couple 5'9 girls, and then a couple 5'8, 5'7. So, in this area, it's pretty rare to see too many girls over 6 foot. And I think we got a couple girls that are getting close to it, but not all the way up to 6 foot. I would imagine, we don't have heights on ours, but I would imagine that, Callie's got to be 5'10", maybe 5'11". Maya's probably 5'7", 5'8". Looks like Addie's probably about the same size. Rachel's probably, 5'10", 5'11". We're up a little higher than those girls are, so it's a little bit harder for me to be able to actually see what that height is. Looks like we got about 13 minutes until game time. So right now, if you guys are tuning in and watching this, we're going to be having a couple setters practicing. Our coaches toss the ball up to our setters. Our setters set, and then our spikers come in and spike. Except they wouldn't like that. So we're going to call it hits and kills. They sure are trying to practice those kills. We got some good stuff. It looks like there are a couple girls that are also... Okay, never mind. I thought we had a couple mistakes on our thing, that maybe we brought a couple girls up to varsity that I didn't see, but nope, their names are on varsity, so we're good there. Jolene's got some power on her hit. It's just a matter of getting that thing to go right where she wants it. I think that's going to come with experience. Being a sophomore out here, she's definitely got the most room to grow, but she can do some work. Maya is also a sophomore playing varsity, and she's got some athleticism. I remember watching her last year come in, and she did a really good job spiking. I think another thing I like watching here is we have two defensive specialists in Ruvia and Clara out here trying to dig a couple of the balls that are coming at them. And that's one of the funnest things. I think I would enjoy it a lot. Maddie's also one of the tall ones, a senior. She's probably, I'd say 5'10", 5'11" as well, I hope. Maybe I'm giving her too much credit. Maybe only 5'9". Now we're going to watch Liz Adams get a little bit of digging going on. Liz has the white jersey, which indicates she is the libero for the Dutch girls. So she's going to be flying all over the court doing everything she can to dig. And now it looks like it's time for service practice for the Dutch girls.
All right, Coach.
Yes.
I got a couple more headsets. I'm going to go try to get us an interview real quick.
All right.
I'll bring somebody up here. In the meantime, Peyton, if you want to jump on that headset, you can also join Coach Davis in conversation.
Yeah, Peyton. Are you in? Or is your mic quiet?
Peyton, can you go ahead and talk on there real quick? I want to see if it's leveled out. Can you say something, Peyton? You can't hear us?
Hey, we can't hear you either, if that makes a difference.
Yeah. You can't hear in that headset, Peyton? Can you hear anything in there? Okay.
Hey, are you just handing out money? Are you just handing out money? I'll take some.
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, now try, Peyton. Now can you hear Peyton?
Yeah, I can hear.
Oh, there she is. She's quiet.
All right, so she's 4. I'm going to turn her up. All right, Coach, I'm going to go get us an interview real quick. You can have a conversation with Peyton.
All right. Peyton, what do you know about volleyball?
Well,
Big question.
I know that they go to 5 sets, best 3 out of 4.
So for varsity, we're going to 5?
Yeah, so it's just best 3 out of 5. So
Okay.
it's a little different than what you would see in freshman and JV.
And those are only to 3, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we do paper, rock, scissors battles in my Dutch time class. And today I advanced it to the best out of 5 for my championship. So I might have a little bit of experience. Thank you.
Yeah, sometimes varsity games, they can last quite a time because if you get to 4, then
You know, and my belly just started kind of grumbling.
I know. I'm kind of hungry, too.
Well,
I wasn't hungry before the game, so I didn't eat.
my goal is that our girls just ended in 3 so we can go home and get some food.
Yeah.
Now, I'm good
That's
for
what
some
I'm hoping.
high-quality action, but I'm also really okay with going home in 3 sets if we can win them all.
As I'm watching their warm-ups, it looks like they're doing pretty good. I haven't been to a game yet this year, so I'm excited to see how they play.
I didn't get to see their jamboree, but for the most part, I mean, we did lose a couple seniors last year with, I don't want to say too many names because I don't want to miss them, but I know Mackenzie Pig, Kinsey Eccles, Ayla Schmakey.
Yeah, they were a big asset to the team, but I know we also had quite a few freshmen come up,
Right,
so that should be good also.
right. Right there, it was a duo sophomore block on our little practice here, and that looked pretty darn good to me.
Yeah, there's quite a few underclassmen that are really impressive.
Yeah, I've been impressed with, well, as we said earlier in the JV game, we like the way Sample jumps, but somebody on the varsity squad that I feel, you know, as a sophomore that has a lot of room to just keep growing and maturing is going to be Maya Vandergriff.
Yes, I completely agree. She moves fast,
Right.
swings fast, adapts to the ball.
She can jump.
Yes, which is a huge part of volleyball.
Yeah, I need her to bring the same intensity that she has out here into my Dutch time class because I like it.
Yes, it's so exciting to watch them play. Good energy on the court's always a good thing.
Oh! Okay, Maddie, I'm watching out. I'm a little scared.
All right.
Who do we got? Anybody?
Oh, yeah, we do. We've got
Oh!
2 interviews here.
Oh, yeah. Let's go, Jay. What's up?
All right, let's do this. I'm going to take Jenna. Can you put this on? Congratulations on a good win.
Now, Tim, I hope you're still tuned in right now because
Yes.
we got somebody special.
All
Jenna, you're going to have
right,
to
here.
make sure you're seen on this camera, okay?
All right, I think, Jenna, if you can go pop in by that chair down there. A little further, a little further, a little further. Awesome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are joined by Jenna Hoffman. Jenna, congratulations on a good win.
Thank you.
Also, Jenna, you might still have somebody tune in here. Tim Erkey said that Mama was watching.
Mamo.
Mama?
Hi, Mamo.
Okay, this is your guys' first game of the season, right?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, Tim just said yes. So, Tim, if you got a question that you want that Mama wants to ask Miss Jenna, then you can also chime in the chat, and we'll make sure it gets asked. But first game of the season, playing against Washington, a much bigger school. How did it feel to come out and get a win?
It felt really good. I did not think that we were going to be able to win against them.
So then probably felt really good.
It felt very good,
So, Jenna,
especially in 2 sets.
Jenna, what position do you play?
I'm the libero.
What does that mean?
Basically, I only play back row, and I don't have to sub to go in the game. Like, I can just walk in.
So you're,
Any
you're kind of
position,
special?
anytime?
Yeah, well, only back row. But
Only back
I
row,
wear
okay.
a different color jersey.
Okay.
Yes.
Well, that's what I noticed. That's what I thought it was. I just wanted to make sure because, you know, my volleyball terminology is not always perfect.
What is your outlook for this season, Jenna, and what do you think the JV team is capable of this year?
I think we're capable of winning a lot more than we did last year because last year the JV record was not the best. It was okay, but it could have been better. So this year I think it's going to be better than it was.
Very good. Coach Dave, you got another question?
Jenna, how does your math class help you out with volleyball?
Mr. Kopelman helps me out in my day. Really makes me happier. Really just gets me ready for the game.
Okay, you don't have to lay it on that thing.
Is this a personal shout out?
Yeah, we planned this
Are
today.
you getting paid to say this? Yeah.
Good. Yeah, it's 2%. Don't tell anybody. No, Jenna, it was impressive watching you guys play. I really liked the way you guys were able to string some things together. It looked like every now and then we had a little bit of out of position stuff, but I mean, your first game in, I'm not expecting perfect. So the way you guys during your timeouts rebounded and you guys all kind of focused back in together, and then you were able to come out and just go on a run right at the end and go for it. That was impressive to me. It's really big whenever a team can turn around and refocus and then go from being 5 down to winning by 5. So that was awesome.
All right, and here's my last question for you, Jenna, and then I'll let you go. The question is, Coach called the timeout early in the second set, and then you guys started playing a lot better. So what was the message, and how did it help you guys?
She said that we need to have a lot more energy because our energy was down like a lot. We need to be talking more and like just calling out like if the other team's hitting outside, then we need to say like they're hitting outside or cross our line. Like we need to talk to each other a lot more.
Very good. Well, it looks like it paid dividends. Congrats on the win, and hopefully the Varsity girls do the same.
Hopefully.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you so much for joining us. All right. We'll have another interview here with Clarice Krupp very shortly, another JV volleyball player as well. Thanks again, Jenna.
That's your turn now. Come on, you know you. This. Oh, Jenna's
here,
coming in.
She's here right now.
Oh, we'd let Jenna in too. I don't have a problem.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, Clarice Krupp.
No, yeah, I mean you can stand here if you want.
Clarice, first off, congratulations on the win against Washington there in the JV game. First year back to playing volleyball, right? How does it feel to get to be back out on the court playing some volleyball with your friends?
Good.
Good. Are you going to be the one-word answer for me?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're off to a great start if that's it.
I've had the absolute pleasure of having Clarice in class the last 2 years. So what was it that made you want to come back out for volleyball this year?
Just kind of missed it.
And then I was the one thing that I was talking with Coach Dave about during the entire time is it's so fun to see that front row jump and spike. I think it takes a lot of athleticism to be able to do that. Do you feel like the acro that you do, you're able to draw any athleticism from that translates into volleyball as well?
Yeah.
What parts of acro?
I don't know, all of it.
Fair enough. Coach Dave, you got anything for me?
Clarice, what's your position out here?
Outside.
Outside. Okay, so tell me this. If somebody is listed as RS, what does that mean? Do you know?
Nope.
Right side.
Okay, right side? Okay, I had a couple other ones that I can't remember. I thought you might be able to help me, Clarice, but since you're just going with the nopes and yeps, I don't know if you can help me. All right, so you are an outside hitter. Which is your favorite side, left or right?
Left.
Left. And
Is there really a difference? I'm asking genuinely because I really don't know.
Yeah.
Does it change like which arm you use, or do you always spike with the same hand?
Same hand.
So is it your approach, your steps, your feet?
No, that's all the same.
It's all the same. Okay, you just like hitting from that side. So when we say left side, we're talking if you're on that side, you're way over there.
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
So as you do acro, is there like a transition? Like, are you still in acro season right now?
Yeah.
Yeah. So is that difficult to maintain volleyball and acro at the same time?
A little bit.
Yeah, I know volleyball requires quite a bit of time, and acro also, I know, some late night practices.
So what does that look like right now? Are you actually doing acro practices every evening as well? Because I know you were doing that last year, weren't you?
Yeah. I practice after volleyball. I go in around 6:45
Holy cow.
to
That's
9.
a late night.
Till
Clarice,
9?
when do you do homework?
In school?
So you don't
That's a
get
good
homework.
answer. That's a good
Yeah,
answer.
that's smart. Okay, well that's impressive that you're able to do all that and still be able to like just balance everything at once. So that's impressive. Great job on the win tonight.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us, Clarice. And it looks like we're getting ready to get started here for the national anthem, where we're going to be having a live performance, I think.
Yeah, I thought it was Jaden Zell. Or
I think
no,
it was Ashton
Murphy. That's right.
And it is. I'll go ahead and zoom in on Ashton Murphy here real quick. He is right down here in the red. I'm going to try to get you guys as much volume as you can possibly get here.
right. Way to go, Ashton. He's got a little melody there in that voice of his.
He is so talented.
He told me he was going to go with a key that was a little bit lower than what I was expecting. They are loud, and we like it. So they are starting with big number 15, she's 5'11", and number 13, Piper Kaiser, 5'8", number 11, 5'9". So they got some height out there on this first set. Here we go, Cam Caldwell, Cam Novak, Addison Mins, Reese Hampton, Era Julius, and Maya Vandegrift. So we have and Liz Adams, the libero. So it looks like we had 2 sophomores, a junior, and 3 seniors, plus the libero. Which is an interesting way to take a lineup. So where a varsity is just going to have a starting 5. Here for the Dutchgirls in volleyball, you have a starting 7 because you include your libero. Almost said your variable. That was weird. It was math.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are about ready to get underway here again.
You know, I think I could be a part of a volleyball team because the amount of screaming and yelling that happens, I love it.
The energy is always so good.
Yeah, this Washington group is just Scream City.
Hey, Peyton, can you talk for me for a second? Just talking there for the microphone?
Yeah, Peyton, anything you want.
Yes, I'm talking.
Okay, so you are 4. I was just making sure I got this one off. All right. As you can see, we got the student section here. The student section is showing out for the volleyball game.
Yeah, it looks like we have, Coach Howard probably said, hey, boys, we're not going to have practice tonight. I want to see you guys over there because it looks like we got a lot of football. I don't see too many guys that aren't involved. I think Bryce, Colton Eccles, Bryce Crammy, Broden Kelly. I think Brady's over there. So we look like we got about 4 or 5 that aren't involved in football. All right, Washington's going to get to start with the ball. Number 13, Piper Kaiser, sends the ball over. You can immediately tell there's a little bit of a difference between varsity and JV. Oh, and there we go. Addie Mins. I don't know what you call that, but it looks like something. A set spike? I don't know. Or maybe that's a classic one of my Coach Dave love taps there with the ball just to get it over and win that point.
Cameron Caldwell with the serve.
Levin pushes it over. Claire Julius is able to dig it out. Cam Novak has to regroup and doesn't get to explode the way she wanted to. Julius with the dig. Over to Novak again. Tips it out to 13 right in the center of the court. 15 has to come running in. Oh, and Addie did the cross-body spike, and unfortunately just not enough air under her feet to be able to get that ball over. That's all right. Coach Ridenour calls in the play. Number 5 for the Blue Jays, Kelsey Brigham, sends the ball over. Go outside hit to Novak. Novak, a quick over. Callie Kelling to the kill. Deadly. She got a deadly kill. There you go. Way to go, Callie.
Great job by our Dutch girls there.
We're going to bring 2 in. We're going to bring in Ruby Novak and Maddie Lewis. Ruby's coming back to serve. Maddie's going to the front line. We've got our 3 tall girls in, senior front. Actually, full senior squad, all 6. We go 3 short, 3 big
serve
here.
by Ruby.
Nice
Great
serve.
serve.
Ricky's making sure to get us a lot of the student section this time.
Good,
Nice.
Ricky, good. Yeah, his boys are over there, you know.
Absolutely.
All right. Again, 3 big, 3 short. And there it is. Oh, my goodness. Right in the Ruby's chest. That girl hit with some power. And unfortunately, the direction just went to strong right. Not able to go forward.
I know that I heard from the girls in class today that they said that Washington was very good. So,
all right.
Awesome to come out and get the win in the C team in the JV game. Hopefully we can see the same here in the varsity.
Yeah, for sure. That'd
Hopefully
be awesome.
that gave them some energy.
Callie gets stopped at the line, and then Addison Mins is able to tap it in and go off a hand.
Addie Mins is another senior here at OHS.
And we still got that. Okay, we took out Liz and we brought in Maya, so we got 4 girls with some hitting power, and then we got 2 really good defensive specialists, and we're able to take that point again. Dutch Girls extend the lead 5-2 over Washington. And Addie Mins is serving in the back. Bigs out by 1, bump set for 11, back row hit by 5. Cam hits, and then we get it over on our 3rd count. And off the hands of Callie Kelly, the Blue Jays are able to get a point there. They're going to send number 7.
Has to be a good start for the Dutch girls. I feel like Coach Reiner has to be happy with this start here.
Yeah. That is a 5-3 lead. Madison Paul serving for the Blue Jays. Oh, my goodness. That girl just was able to whip that thing down. And Maya just barely missed the tip.
Blake Shell, I like that idea. It would be cool to have some bench cams as well. That'd be a fun thing to be able to pan to.
Yeah. Callie with the dig, Cam with the set, and Maddie with the move over. And Maya is able to say, hey, you don't want to hit it over the net. And the Blue Jays.
Dutch girls improve on their lead and make it 6-4 here. And it looks like, who we got going back there to serve?
That is Reese Hampton.
Reese Hampton, a sophomore here at OHS.
So I'm not sure what Washington is ranked right now, but 2 years ago they were ranked 20th in the state, and Reese is able to get a nice ace. I think that's something we need to practice, girls. I need you louder on the ace chants, because I want to chant with you.
There's a lot of youth on this varsity volleyball team.
Quite a bit of sophomores. A lot more than you'd normally see, you know.
The underclassmen, they have so much talent.
Ooh, a little bit strong. You know, and that does serve a point. They have been doing youth volleyball stuff forever. I know Reese's dad has been coaching them since they were probably the size of the volleyball.
Yes.
And when you get a group of
pretty
kids,
small volleyball player, Coach.
Well, you know, when you get a group of kids that are passionate about something, it's pretty easy to
Very
get them all
effective.
in.
Oh, that's going to be a point for the Dutch girls, right?
Yeah, number 8 serves it out of bounds. That's Bree James.
Love that for the Dutch girls. Looks like, is that Cam Novak getting ready to sub in?
It is Cam Novak, number 5, coming in.
Well, it's really awesome to see a lot of these girls are involved in dual sports. I see basketball players out there. I see track athletes. Very cool.
Yes, I think for the most part we have quite a few kids that are playing multi-sports here. That's one thing, you know, athleticism is athleticism, and that's what we want to look at here, getting athletes involved.
Oh, good dig.
Yes, we are doing some work. Maddie with the backline hit, tipping, it's ours.
There's a little bit of the bench there hyped up. That's our on-floor camera with Ricky Marquez. Maddie Lewis retains the serve.
Tap, 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 get it over, let's go, there we go. The Blue Jays get that point, close it to 9-6 with the Dutch girls lead.
Looks like we have another sub in here. Is that Cam Novak coming back in?
I think Clara came in.
Clara, that's right. Sorry.
Clara and Rachel, maybe. So we got a young squad out here. 2 seniors, 2 sophomores, 2 juniors.
Washington pulls to within 2 here.
Maya smacks it to the far side of the court. And it looks like when you touch the official's platform, that's out of bounds. Don't do that. Now, I do believe hitting the backboard that's sitting up top is still good, but I think hitting the wall's probably out, and hitting the bleachers is out, and hitting the ground is definitely out. Liz Adams with the service back here, our libero. It's a good hard hit across the net. Oh, and Clara digs, and it looked like Cam was debating on running up the bleachers to try to get that one, and one of the fans looked startled. The other one didn't even bat an eye.
It wouldn't surprise me at all from Cam Caldwell. She's a hard-nosed player.
Well, when I used to play basketball, there was one time where I dove three rows into the bleachers to get a ball.
Did you get it?
Well, I did, but it was supposed to be going out on the other team anyways, so I actually lost the ball. But I caught it.
Hey.
Landed on my mom. It was weird. It was weird timing, weird place, but hey, it happened.
Looks like they're doing really well as playing as a team.
Hey, 3 points. 3-point lead right now, right? We're almost at that halfway of the first set. I would definitely agree with you. We got good rotation. We got pretty good communication.
Really good energy.
Yep.
That all plays such a big factor.
Agreed.
Oh.
And it helps that the cumulative GPA here is probably like a 3.9 or a 3.8. You got a bunch of smart girls out there, which, there can be a communication issue every now and then, but for the most part, typically these kids are going to make sure that they understand how to communicate and do it effectively. And Cam with the...
Oh, absolutely.
There it was. Now, if you remember back last year, Cam had a quad injury that she actually got at the state track meet. She ended up hurting herself.
Got a little celebration there from the student section.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. But
that's what we like to see, a little excitement here at OHS.
yeah, Cam actually missed her whole junior year playing volleyball and then missed a little bit of her basketball season because of her quad injury that she sustained during track season. And so now she is coming back, trying to make the most out of this senior year. And unfortunately, there was a service error for Cam. Here comes Ruby coming in for Cam. And this is an interesting placement here. We got 2 tall girls in the front with a tiny one centered. Oh, and that might have been able to go out, but we played it. And Addie,
good save.
Liz moves it over because she knew we were on the count. There's the 2, and here comes the 3. Good dig, Liz. Good job, Callie. Way to get it over. Here we go. Come on, put a block up on it. Brick wall.
Oh, goodness.
There's some power in that hit.
Yeah, when they have that time to be able to set that up, it's going to be something powerful, it feels like.
Yes.
Everything happens so quickly. You just have to react so quickly.
Yeah, I can only imagine how many busted lips and busted noses you get playing volleyball every now and then.
Lots of bruises for sure.
Oh, get out of the way.
Yes.
Maddie Lewis wants that one.
She returns the favor after the last spike. Love to see it.
Go ahead and give us a 2-point lead, 13-11. So we're maintaining about a 2 to 3 point lead here. They've been able to claw back with 3, but we were able to gain 2 of our own, and Addie Menz comes up to serve. Oh, good enough. There we go. And way to call it out, girls.
Yeah, I guess when you're in the heat of the moment, the communication there on a ball that's in or out is extremely, extremely important.
I would say so. Get your hands down real quick if they call it out.
Oh, nice.
All right, come on, ladies. Put that wall up again. All right, we got to get a set going, ladies. We don't want to just bump it over to them. We want to put something up for them. Let's go. Here's your set. Let's go, Cam.
Yes.
Set them up.
Oh. Darn
calling a fourth hit there. I thought it got rejected, but I guess the net did the rejecting part. And number 9's coming in for the Blue Jays. Number 9 is a 5'9", Adeline Holscher. In the back serving is number 7, Allison Paul. Cam's going to set us over to Maya. Maya has to hit a hard one out. 7 sets 1. One's been a big hitter.
Oh, goodness.
Cam dug, but that was a soft little floater going in short. And unfortunately, the ball was not able to go up. It just went out.
Washington has quite a few tall girls.
Yes, they do.
They got 5'11", a couple 5'9", a couple 5'8".
Yes, you look over at ours, we're all short.
Callie there has to bend back.
That helps.
Oh! So Blue Jays claw back to make it, I believe, 14-14. Ties it up, and number 7 still back there stringing about 3 or 4 points together here. Dutch girls, let's communicate and let's get some rally going on. Here we go, ladies. Cam with a good outside set to Maya. Maya gets shut down, but they're still wanting to fight. Callie with a dig. Tap over. Nice rally, Maddie.
Good rally.
So, Maddie with another layout. Maddie's body is on the ground. Crawls out. She's back in position finally. There we go. That girl just hung in the air for about half a minute. Maddie wants to put it away. Oh my goodness. Hit him again, Maddie. Let's go. Oh. Just a slight
That was a good rally.
Wow, that was an unbelievable. So the Dutch girls call a timeout here as Washington takes a 15-14 lead.
This is just a recalculation. Hey, let's recalibrate. Let's get back on. We're good. We're still in it.
The energy is definitely there.
Yeah.
As you can hear here, Dutchman Gymnasium, we have a lot of excitement.
Come on, boys. Cheer back at them. Let's go.
About 30 seconds here left in this timeout.
Yeah, so at this point in time, I think that we're in a good spot. We just got to recalculate, calibrate, come back in, keep doing what we're doing, and we just got to string together 3 points and then shut number 7 down. She's now been serving for about 5 or 6 points consecutively. Well, we need to go on our own run. How do we do that? We stop theirs. We got to stop theirs first. So here we go, ladies. Side out. Got with a strong hit.
I think. Dutch girls now trail 16-14.
That's an out.
We'll take that, Coach.
Yeah, well, I thought she was going to get tired from all the serving she had done, but no, she airmailed that thing.
We'll take it. We'll take it. Pulls the Dutch girls to within 1 point here as Reese Hampton subs back in to serve for the Dutch girls.
Yeah, she did a good job earlier with her serve, so let's see what she can do again.
I take a couple aces.
I'll take 7.
That was a great serve.
Oh. Just that back corner pocket. Just nobody was there. And that girl hung in the air again. She just kind of seems to float up there. She times it really well and is able to make some magic happen. Excuse me. I'm not yawning. I'm just tired. Oh, right into the chest. Maya did a good job being able to make that ball still go up. Number 7 with the outside set.
Really nice.
Off the hands of Maddie. Reese back to Maddie. Maddie with the power set.
Nice.
Big swing.
She has some power behind that.
Yeah, she seems like she's swinging with some intention.
Yes.
We're going to send in Clara Julius and Cam Novak.
Oh, you didn't see that, Coach. They I think they're having a little fun with the camera in the student section.
Oh, yeah. It looks like he's all up in people's business.
All right, back to the game here.
All right, 7 is a – oh, there we go.
Yes, good
we
block.
need some miscalculations, stuff like that. We can take it.
Ties it back up. We got a neck-and-neck game here, Coach. Coach, I feel like, based on what I heard the girls talk about in class today about how good Washington was going to be, you got to be really getting a lot of confidence playing this well early on.
Yeah. It's a matter of,
Yes!
Nice job, Maya. Put the hands down. It's one thing we did last year I think it happened a little bit, was we would be with them for the first 2 or 3 sets, and then we kind of just gas out. So this is something you learn about your team real quick, is how much stamina you got and how long can you last going against somebody that's a hard hitter. Oh. Just that back corner pocket again.
Back and forth, Coach.
I think this first set is a lot like running the first mile in a 5K. You're kind of just getting your feet wet, trying to go on runs, trying to make moves, but really just reading the other team and trying to figure out what are they trying to do and what can we get away with against them and what are they trying to get away with against us. Novak has had some really good hits. Rachel Kepke, good hit, but they put it back on us. Reese says, go again, Rachel, see what you can do. And it falls in the dead spot. The Dutchgirls take the 19-18 lead. And their libero comes back in. And we're going to bring in Addie Mins coming in for
Liz Adams going to be serving for the Dutch girls. ALMC, let's go Maddie number 10. Shout out to Maddie Lewis.
Oh, and another error. Let's go.
Dutch girls are just 5 points away from taking set number 1 here at OHS.
And this goes back to something that we saw on Saturday against the Central Rebel Park Hills Rebels, whatever. It's capitalization on mistakes.
Absolutely.
So we've seen 2 big mistakes there for the Blue Jays, and now we just got to capitalize. Liz Adams is making it happen. Oh, and there's another stuff.
Dutch girl front line's doing a great job.
Go ahead and get out your Thanksgiving turkey because we got a stuffing.
Oh, my. Speaking of stuffing.
I called that one, unfortunately. I apologize to the Dutch girl faithful.
Well, you manifested that one, Coach.
Yes, I'm so sorry. 13 and 11 coming in for the Blue Jays. Number 11, Emily McCormick, and number 13, Piper Kaiser, a 5'9 and a 5'8 senior and junior, respectively. 13's going back to serve. Piper Kaiser bringing it in for the Blue Jays. Right to Cam Novak with a nice easy dig. Then we're going to go Rachel Kepke and capitalize on it again. Get out your Grammarly Premium, folks. We're capitalizing all and everything.
Coach Dave, I don't know if I've ever heard a better call in my life.
Thank you. Just trying to come up with it, man. All right, so we are bringing in Callie Kelly and Cam Caldwell coming in for Reese Hampton and Rachel Kepke.
We've had a good mix and flow of girls in and out of the
I agree. We're not stuck with the same 6 or same 7.
giving them a bunch of different looks.
Right.
Oh, tip.
Oh, good.
Oh,
good
my
hands.
goodness.
All right, I saw what you were doing there, Addie, placing that thing. And we're just playing hot potato style here.
They're really wanting to send it to that corner.
And Cam motioned, just took the inside of her wrist. Unfortunately, wasn't able to get full contact with the ball to send it straight. And, number 1 comes in for the Blue Jays. Number 1, Brooke Stellhorn, a junior, 5'7". And we are in the back, number 5, Kelsey Brueggemann. Sends it to, and we are able to not make it. I thought we were able to get that thing, but just squeaked out of our possession. Brueggemann still serving for the Blue Jays. Sends it back to Clara Julius. Callie Kelly wants to smack too. And Liz Adams with the layout. Just too strong.
It's going to be Washington's first lead in a while here as they now lead 22-21 as we're closing in on that game point.
And Coach calls another timeout. Again, it's a recall, refocus. We're still in it. You got to win by 2. You can't just win by 1. So our Dutch girls just have to rally, keep battling, and then capitalize on 2 more mistakes. And all of a sudden, we take a lead. Good 3 count there, boys, on the 3 count chant. I like it. It's good.
If you ever see that screen go black for just a second, viewers, that is just because the wireless camera times out or something like that. So it's not anything unexpected, maybe. It does happen sometimes. So
We expect it. Maybe you don't, but we do. All right, and Coach is making the most of this timeout here. We took a full 60, and we're going to get as much of that 60 as we can. Gentlemen, I'm going to tell you one thing. It's not a good idea to battle girls in a cheering section. These volleyball players,
They're getting loud.
Yeah. All right, we got a dig, but it looked like it
Looks like it might have bounced off the floor.
somehow touched the ground. And we can watch that on replay. I'm sure we got it. But unfortunately, it will not change the score.
I tried that replay. I haven't done one in a while, Coach. I'll see if that one works.
Cam sets it out to Cam.
Nice.
And it looks like we got that one. What's up? We'll take it back. Let's go. Closing it up, 23-22. Ladies are able to respond.
I say a 3-point run here, Coach. Let's just put this thing away.
I mean, if you want to call it, go ahead. Let's say it. And we're going to bring in Maddie Lewis, a hard-hitting Maddie Lewis. Watch out, folks. She's about to destroy that ball.
All right.
Cam
Novak is going to be serving.
Bring it on. Bring it on, Cam.
Nice serve.
And set outside. Just a little off kilter there. Makes her refocus. But they can't spike on us, so we're going to set this one up again. We can get a Maddie Lewis big hit here. And it's at her!
Oh, my
but
goodness.
she's able to dig it off her face.
Was that really off her face?
Darn it.
24-22. Blue Jays. What is it? Set point.
I don't know that Maddie could have hit that any harder.
Yes.
That was terrible. I mean, like not.
That had to have hurt.
Yeah.
Nice, Liz.
And we go behind the post. And
That's going to be the first set there. I am going to try. I tried an instant replay here. We'll see if it works.
Hey, I'm going to be right back, Coach.
Yeah, take your time, Coach. So what you're seeing on screen right now is a point from earlier. Basically, we have this thing set up to where it can record the last 15 seconds or something like that after I hit the button. And this was a good play from earlier that we recorded. We had this thing dialed in last year whenever we were in basketball season, but it's been a hot minute since we used it. I'm going to have to clean it back up at the beginning of school this year. So something's not quite right with it. I'm going to maybe resize this here real quick as I got a little time to play with it. So this is the actual replay. I think my timing was a little off on when I hit record. Pretty good volley. This was the last point that the Dutchgirls would have gotten in that set as it got away. Yeah, that was our last one. So let me see if I bring this up again. Okay. Instant replay. So I'm not getting the Dutchgirls here are still we'll get this figured out by next one for sure. Looks like Ricky Marquez is going around the student section here. You can see the student section is full of a lot of the Dutchman football players tonight.
It's always great to see them
line
come
judge.
out.
Yeah, it's great to see any of the student body come out and support. Students supporting students is about as good as it gets right there. So that's what we like to see here at Owensville. And luckily we have a lot of good support from our students and really all that we do. So we're very, very thankful. So Dutch Girls Talk, it looks like there is a minute left in this. What would you call this time in between sets?
Maybe just like a time. Yeah, maybe just like a timeout.
Okay, it's like a timeout then.
Yeah, just to like regroup.
As you see, both teams are sort of doing the same thing here, just chatting. Making sure. Okay, so it's this. Oh. Trying to. Oh, that's why. Okay. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to. Okay, perfect. So this is what I'm trying to do. So instant replay just needs to move up a little bit. So next time we have an instant replay. We'll try this next time. I think I've got it now. So let me get this all hidden away. Last little try here on the instant replay. That's what I'm talking about. So the next time we have a play or a stop and play, I'll be able to give you the most recent instant replay as that is now checked back out. Luckily, we were able to figure that out on the fly. And it looks like we're about to get started here again at the gym, but our instant replay system is back up and going. So,
well, you know, Mr. Altemeyer just got ran over by the Blue Jays Lady Train. They were doing the chugga-chugga-choo-choo, and Mr. Altemeyer he got hit.
I'm sure our student body was just devastated, Coach.
Yes, you could see on every one of their faces they were very upset by it.
We love Mr. Altemeyer here.
All right, so our starting six, we've got Cam Caldwell, Liz Adams, Clara Julius, Callie Kelling, Addie Mins, and Cam Novak.
For those just joining us, and thanks, Tim, for the shout out on the replay. I wish we would have had that going for the football game the other night, but it was just not quite ready yet.
All right, so for anybody else, Dutch Girls fell to a 25-22 first set. The Blue Jays. Golly. Oh!
So close.
They put the wall up. We were just a little bit off that net, and it fell down right on our side. So Coach Reitner's giving them the instructions. Hey, put the awning over it. Don't just be a wall, but drop it down on them too. So number 5 for the Blue Jays. Kelsey Brooks.
Oh, nice.
There we go. Oh, a little bit of... Okay, it's all good. They just giggle. You never want to see anybody get hurt out here, and I thought there was almost like a knee to the back of the head. Ruby Novak's coming in for Cam Novak, and Maddie Lewis coming in for Clara Julius.
Ruby Novak sets up to serve. Ruby is a senior here at OHS, one of the great students here at OHS.
And she's got a nice serve. Keeps it low, right over the net, right at him. My goodness, that girl hit straight at Cam. Oh, about 2 foot out of bounds, Addie, just 2 feet. Who are we going to have? We're going to have their number 6, their libero, Addison Vodnaski.
Vodnaski. Wow.
Yeah, that's a name.
Good job on the pronunciation.
There's like 3 or 4 of them again, dude. Oh. Oh, that was close, Liz. I don't know. It was a risky to let it go out, risky to let it stay in. Good hands there, Addie.
Nice dig.
Callie with the hammer.
Nice.
Dutch Girls get back on the board here.
Ooh. I don't know. What's our cheers? We don't have any cheers this year.
From the girls on the floor or from the fans?
Well, you know, from everybody. Last year we had something that we did every time we had a kill.
I remember we made a video on TV Studio on like what they were supposed to do.
Yeah.
We might have to get back on that.
We're going to need something because if I'm... Oh!
You got to tip your hat and give credit where credit is due. These Washington girls are very good, Coach.
Yeah. That's last year when we played that. What was it? Rolla? Rolla had that one girl that was just outstanding for the Bulldogs. Yes. All right, let's side out. Let's get this back. 3-3. Make it happen, ladies. Maddie Lewis with a nice dig. Sets it over to Maya. Yes. And off the hands. Maya Vandergrift is able to put some spin on that thing coming off the hands, and we're going to take that point.
She has some power every time.
One thing I think people would agree with about Maya is she's got an attitude, and she's going to make it happen.
Determination,
yes.
For sure.
Yeah, I like joking around with her in class, but you can definitely tell when she's playing volleyball, she's got a serious side to her. Number 7's going to set number 4, but the quick set over to Ruve, and it just unfortunately falls under the net.
As Washington subs in there, you can see.
This is probably our shortest lineup we have. Standing at an average height of 5'2".
It's quick math, Coach.
Yeah. And that is out of bounds. A hard hitter there, number 8. Bree James for the Blue Jays sends it all the way to the wall. And it is still 4-4. Now, we haven't had as much explosion on our side. I felt like their plays have been explosive, but yeah, we're right in this thing, and you keep capitalizing. And
Lewis with a serve.
And spun off her hand a little weird, went towards the right side and fell short of the net. And we're going to bring in Clara Julius, number 8, to go back line here and do some defense. And we also have Sample in here right now, so we got another outside hitter. Two
She
young
goes up
guns.
for the spike.
Oh!
Can I get a tip on it or no?
No hand. Unfortunate. I thought it was close.
It looked close on my little TVs that I'm watching here. For anybody that doesn't know, I have all these like little monitors that I'm looking at. So I'm watching the game just on little tiny TVs.
So he's about, I don't know, what would you say, a second behind, like just a
Oh, am I really?
No, I don't. Oh, I thought you were watching your screen, not those. Okay, now I know what you're talking about. He's not behind at all, guys. He's right on time.
Just served.
Okay, yeah, you're right. You're right on it.
All right.
So we brought in another hitter on the outside. Addie came in for Maya. Oh.
Even though the first set obviously wasn't a win, it was super close, which is honestly a great accomplishment for the Dutch girls, as we can see that Washington is a pretty good team.
Yeah, and I'm not sure how many classes volleyball has. It's probably 5. And if I was going to say, Washington's probably a class up on us. Most of the time they are. So anytime you can compete with a bigger school, it's always a good thing.
Yeah, I don't know the last time if they played them in the Jamboree or not, but I know the year that my freshman year, they were definitely such a tough team.
Well, in that year, Washington was actually ranked 20th in the state. So,
was that like a lift or something, Coach? I think it was a lift.
I didn't watch his hands.
That was the vibe I got from the way the play happened. So
well, you can't do that. Can't do that. If it's a lift, can't do it.
Cam Caldwell getting ready to serve for the Dutch girls.
Go ahead, Cam. Make it happen. Score is still 7-6. Dutch girls trailing by 1. But now let's go ahead and call it 7-7. We tied it up. Yeah, I like this calling plays in. This is one side of volleyball. You're never sure that you actually see it until you actually come out and watch. And coach is going to call out a location. She's going to call out a spot to be.
I think they got us for touching the net there. I think I might have seen Callie accidentally touch it somehow. I'm not really sure what happened there.
Yeah, when I looked up, I saw the net wiggling, and the ball was still, halfway back on the court. So, number 5, Kelsey Brueggemann, I believe that's her name. Yes. Serving for the Blue Jays.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, we'll send it right back at you. Oh. We had just sent that just a little bit more towards the corner. Cam's going to set that thing out to Sample. Sample
really with the hammer.
What's up? Let's go, Sam.
I'm going to go ahead and make a replay of that. We'll look at that the next stoppage in play.
8-8. The Dutch girls are clawing, hanging on. Blue Jays try to scrap away a couple points, and the Dutch girls are able to just bring it right back. We've got our 3 tall seniors in this.
Coach Dave didn't see that.
No, what happened?
They were.
Ricky's getting some clips.
Yeah, he's getting some close-ups. I think he was like tickling Landon Loesch's chin, if I saw that correctly.
Oh, Lord.
All right, and the Blue Jays get another score, taking a 1-point lead again. Just a back and forth.
Interesting to see a serve from the opposite side from this Cam.
Sends it right to Liz. Libero to Libero. Maddie Lewis. Oh!
Oh, just a little short on it. Going to take the score to 8-10 for Washington.
Off the hands, right back at him. Probably got a little bit of help from the net there, it looked, but that's okay. So they go up by 3, 11-8. I don't know how many timeouts you get. I'm not sure about any of that. There it is.
Good spike.
Nice.
All right. Way to elevate. Got high enough that time that impact of the ball was able to send
Who
the
was that,
trajectory.
Coach?
That was Addie Minns.
Eddie Minns, nice
She's had
work.
about 2 or 3 really, really good ones like that, but the contact point on the ball has been sending the ball up. That one there, sent it
Straight
down.
down.
Good serve there, too, right into the middle, kind of dead balls.
Oh, that was a hard one to dig out of there after it's hit the net like that.
Yeah, you're trying to keep it from going underneath the net. All right, number 7 for the Blue Jays, Allison Paul.
Oh, it must have just been out.
Liz Adams digs and goes out. Dutchgirls are now trailing by 5. We're going to get a timeout by Coach Ridenauer. Down by 5, 14-9. We need a little bit of a regrouping and energy level coming back up.
All right, Coach, I'm going to pop over here. I'm going to play this replay. Tell me what you're seeing here. We'll see if it works.
All right, let's watch.
All right, first actual replay of the year here. I believe this was the Lily Sample kill
So we
earlier.
got, right, we got a good rally going on. They're not going to stop us yet. Yep, here it comes. And Sample with the big kill on the outside. So what you see there is we had a nice rally back and forth, and those Dutch girls were not about to give up the points.
The on-floor cam by Ricky Marquez. He's running the floor cam for us here. We have 3 cams up top. This one is being ran by Miguel Marquez, Ricky's cousin. And then we have this cam down here that's focused on the Washington side as being ran by Miss Jenna Breedlove, who's not at the camera right now, who's heading back over there right now. And then we have a stationary cam right here. This is actually the nicest camera that we have in TV studio. And this is the one that you're seeing the entire game on. So
We're going to get started. Oh! Maya Vandegrift put one at him, and they were able to send it back and spike that one underneath the net. Down by 6, 9-15. We need body language. We need energy. We need excitement. Let's go, ladies. Believe in you. We believe. Liz Adams with a fist bump. Jolene Braun sends it over quick. We're going to get those ladies on the front line, they're not stopping. They're getting their hands on it every time. It's just that ball's going off the fingertips. So we're up
like
there.
a pretty technical skill to be able to do that correctly, Coach.
That's something that I've never practiced, nor will I ever.
I don't know if I can get up that high anymore.
I never could. I'm 5'5", baby. Like, that's it. Oh, we got a little. They looked at each other. Look. Oh, come on. Touch that.
That was it.
Way to get it. Way to get it. Let's go.
Did it stay in or no?
That was in.
Okay.
It's all good.
So who's serving for your Dutch girls here? Is that Callie?
Jolene.
Jolene, okay. Again, that's the small TV problem here.
So right now we got Jolene, we have Liz, Ruby, Maddie, Cam, Caldwell, and Maya on the court.
Jolene, another sophomore here, getting some varsity action.
Oh, nice serve.
Right to that back line. 7 has to set the back line. And Maya says, what?
Nice.
Send it back. They got to clear it out over. We're going to reset. Let's go, Cam. Set him up. Maddie Lewis with the power hit.
Oh, didn't work out.
When they're in the net like that, it's so hard.
You got to be able to stop yourself, but yet you still got to get hit.
Yeah. Dig it out of the net.
Yeah, how are you going to do it? I don't know. Oh, and they use the net to their advantage. Little tricksers here. Oh, those hands. Come on, girls. Put the block on them. Send it back down. They're going to send it high and out. Brings the Dutch girls back 17-11. Washington leading. Lily Sample's coming in for Ruby, and Clara Julius coming in for Maddie Lewis. That Julius Lewis thing keeps tongue-tying me every now and then.
I can see where you could have that problem, Coach.
Like, just the ending with the S. I'm like, okay, don't stutter, man. You got this. Down by
We got
6.
Clara with a serve here.
Good solid hit right to the libero, number 7 with a shallow set. Gets it to Sample on our side. Oh, come on, don't give up. Way to go, ladies.
Way to get it back
They
over.
thought they had that, but we said not yet. Oh, little fakeroo right there. She, Sample.
Oh, goodness.
Man, these Washington girls are relentless, Coach, with those blocks.
Yeah, and our girls keep hammering at them. Woo. I think they might have got a little bit of help with the net on that very last one, but they definitely, they're getting up. But our girls didn't give up on that play. I love that rally. I love that fight. So keep it up. Let's go, ladies. Maya with the
Nice
fist
one.
bump.
Oh, that's going to be tough.
Get it over. Good
Got
job,
it back over.
Jolene.
Good job.
7-12. Cam to Samp. Sample with the big hit. And that's ours.
Goodness.
Let's go. Who wants it? Let's let her run.
Sample definitely has that kill shot worked out.
Got to feed the hot hand right now. We got to keep setting that. Addison Minns coming back in for Maya Vandegrift.
Liz Adams with the serve here, senior here at OHS.
Right to the short line, that back line. So, one thing that I see here, and I'm not 100% sure what I think about it, but we got Cam Caldwell on playing front there, throwing a block up. I mean, maybe she can get up there. I'm curious about it.
Good dig by Liz.
Sample with the cross-body swing. And out of bounds.
Nice.
19-13. Dutch girls trail by 6. They're battling back.
Gonna need a little rally here, Coach.
Yeah, we are. 6 points left for the Blue Jays before they take this second set. But I think the Dutch girls have something to say about it. And there it is again.
Nice.
Miscommunication by the Blue Jays. Dutch girls now 19-14 with Cam Caldwell serving. And they put up the big ace on the board. I like that. They just touch the ace button and all of a sudden that thing pulls up. That's pretty cool.
Coach Dave was referencing to the scoreboard here at the new gym, or not the new gym, the new scoreboard in the gym. We'll give you guys a look at what that looks like again here in just a little bit.
All right, so 20-14, down by 6. Rally Dutch girls. Here we go. Number 5, Kelsey Brueggemann serving again. What you'll notice here is that they quite oftentimes get the same
That's going
girls
to be a tough
serving.
save.
21-14.
That time the ball went right in the corner where Ricky was standing. I got a little bit of a crazy cam there for a second.
We need to get an earpiece for Ricky while he's out there.
Sideline reporter.
Service error there by Kelsey Brueggemann from the Blue Jays. Dutch girls now 21-15.
We've traded points here for the last few. Looks like Maddie Lewis is entering the game. Lily Sample is coming out. Ruvia Novak looks like she's going back there to serve.
And Claire Julius comes out as well. So we've got 2 outside hitters here for seniors. And we got our three in the back with Cam, Ruby, and Liz. Big arm by the Blue Jay. Maddie Lewis says, check this one out.
Oh, heck yeah.
Good one.
What's up? Way to go, killer. Let's go, Maddie.
As the Dutch girls rally, the student section gets very excited here at OHS.
That makes it 21-16, down by 5. Close that gap. Here we go, Ruth. The impressive part to me is her serve, being able to go where Coach wants it to. If Coach calls out this spot, she's able to hit it. And to me, that is very, very impressive.
Lots of practice, Coach.
Yeah. You serve enough, you better get good at it. Number 1 with the out. Oh, right under Ruby's hands. Number 1, Brooke Stellhorn.
Washington stops the rally here to get the possession of the serve back.
Number 6.
Thank you to the 20 viewers tuned in with us right now. We appreciate you guys staying with us.
All right, good hit by the Dutch girls. Blue Jays rallied up and sent it right to the dead zone. 23-16, second set.
Looks like them tips. We just keep getting tipped,
Right.
which is definitely hard to recover.
Well, and there's 4 girls diving for that same
Yes.
ball, and you don't want to hit each other. You're not out of position. It's just they're hitting it right where you don't want to.
Just miscommunication.
This with the layout to Cam, over to Maddie, the big hitter.
Yes.
Way to shut him down,
Holy
Maddie.
smokes, I think that one girl did the splits.
That hurts.
Yeah, that hurt me just watching.
The score is 23-17.
I'm just telling you guys right now, if I end up in that position up here, I'm in big trouble. You guys are going to have to call for help.
Yeah, we're going to need an air evac. A service error. And it is 24-17. Set point.
It's like Washington subbing in a few girls here.
Number 7's going back to serve for him. Number 7, Allison Paul. I think I've said 3 names for their services. Kelsey Bruggeman, Allison Paul, and
It's impressive to me
Addison
that they're able to
Bognaski.
basically work the rotations to where they can do that.
yes. Yeah, you know somebody's good.
Nice, Maya.
Oh,
Perfect spot.
and she turned, she spotted up, and you could see that she knew right the one spot she wanted to hit it to, and she was able to get that.
Vandegrift, another one of those sophomores here at OHS, part of that really good group of sophomores. Play volleyball here for us.
And that's the match, or the set, I apologize, the set, 25-18. Washington closes it out. So Washington's up 2.
It's going to take a heck of a rally here from the Dutch girls to be able to win this one here tonight, Coach.
Yeah, we got to go 3 for 3 now at the end. And, you know, that's a tall task no matter what, but it's also a tall task for them to go 3 for 3 in the first 3. So I'd love to see our girls put up a fight here, make it tough on them. They definitely did it in the first game. I think they can do it again. They did it in the second game right there in the middle where they battled. You know, we went in 7-7. We were still all tied up. Then Washington went on a little bit of a run. So we've got it in us. We just got to make sure it happens.
Absolutely. Watching our girls in the huddle down there, they look like Peyton Myers, one of the people on the microphones here with us. She's going to have to head out, so we will adjust from there. Let's go take a look. We have this new.
Bye, Peyton.
Mentioned the scoreboard earlier. Scoreboard does the, the hat shuffle, the volleyball shuffle, the basketball shuffle.
I think everybody got
Well,
it
to
that
see.
time.
Yeah, I think everybody was pretty
I don't know
hyped
why.
up about
I don't
it.
know why they all got it right. What? You want to hear?
Yeah, I want to work.
You want to do the score and
Yeah.
talk?
Heck yeah. I can call Carly up here to do the camera.
Yeah, do that. Give her a little rundown of how to do it. We had somebody that had to head out, so we are doing a little switcheroony on the operations up here, which is just fine.
She's trying. She really wants to be able to come work the scoreboard.
Yes, which I want her to too, because I don't know that I can do the video and the scoreboard at the same time.
No, I can give it a shot, though, if I need to.
Yeah, we'll have to find a system for basketball for sure. I mean, obviously the idyllic answer is to have enough people to do everything.
Right.
You know what I really love to do, Coach? This would be amazing. I wish we had live stats that we could, go through.
Yes.
Like for a football game, talk about how many rushing yards, passing yards we had in the first half,
Right.
things like that.
That would be awesome.
That would be really cool, but it would require, literally tracking every
Right,
play.
like 3 more people up here.
Right, or you could have, a spreadsheet, I guess. And it goes for volleyball, really any sport, but run a spreadsheet and have everybody's names and every
Right.
play input so it auto-calculates for you. But
You know, an AI probably could do it if we just hook some type of AI up. We'd, say the name, say how many yards, say how many kills or whatever.
Well, it's interesting that you say that, Coach, because I think the huddle program for football, when they feed that film into it, somehow it figures all that out for them. I guess
just like Game Changer would.
Yeah, kind of like figures out where the ball's placed from play to play, and then I guess it recognizes player numbers that are on the field.
Really? Well, shoot.
Pretty impressive.
Well, you're going to work the scoreboard for us.
So the score is right here. When they score a point, or when we score a point, it's blue. You hit the plus or minus. Same over here. That's all you really have to worry about. It's a plus or minus. This is away. This is us.
This is home, away.
Yep, just hit the blues.
Do anything with this?
Nope.
Okay, good. Do I wear the headset?
Yeah, you need to hear us. And you can talk, too, if you want.
All right, joining us on the microphone now is going to be junior in my broadcasting multimedia class, Jenna Breedlove. Jenna, say hi to the crowd.
Hey, everyone.
It's good to have Jenna on. She was on the beginning of the broadcast. Did you say anything at the beginning of the broadcast, Jenna?
Yeah, me and Peyton talked about our school day.
Nice.
What was your favorite hour? Go ahead, say it.
Definitely first hour multimedia.
Get out of here,
Yes, broadcasting class. Let's go.
What was your second favorite?
Probably my cadet teaching.
Shut up.
Oh, my gosh.
All right.
Wrong answers.
Yeah, that's bad. She lost points. I'm just saying.
All right.
The other Jenna knew how to get points.
Oh, whatever.
All right, so it looks like our starting six is going to be Maya Vandegrift, Lily Sample, Reese Hampton, Cam Novak, Clara Julius, and then I believe Liz Adams is probably going to come in for Addie Minns. They are getting the final tabulations on the rosters, on the player lineups.
So for anybody at home wondering how the heck we even do this, basically for this camera that's on the floor, that camera is attached to a wireless transmitter. And then we have the receiver up here where we're at on the shelf in the gymnasium. And it sends the transmission of a live feed up here. So that way we can have somebody on the floor. Right now it's Ricky Marquez. He's got that camera and gives us an alternate view, which is pretty cool for the viewer at home. You get a more of a, see what it's like from the stands here. And pretty good view.
I really think Ricky's the perfect person for that job. There's a service error by the Blue Jays, sending it right to the Dutch Girls with a 1-0 lead. Reese Hampton's going to go back and serve for us and hopefully take it to a 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 lead. I like runs of 5. Remember, Kelsey Bruggeman taps it over for the Blue Jays. Sample says, check.
Oh, was it in?
Got 2 foot out.
Oh, man, that was close.
It was in between the block and the second dash. All right, number 1 comes in for the Blue Jays. Now back to serve is number 5, Kelsey Bruggeman. Liz Adams digs that thing out. Resets right there.
Oh, we're going to get that one. Oh.
Cam with a tap over. That was a love tap if I ever saw one. Going to set up Sample again for the big hit. They put the hands up. All right, here we go.
My goodness, what a volley here. No way, no way. Good effort by Washington, just not quite able to get that one over, which that would have been unbelievable. So, Jenna, we got you on the microphone now. Jenna's a junior here at OHS. As stated earlier, she is in my multimedia first hour broadcasting class, so that is why she's up here with us. But, Jenna, a quick question for you. I know you've played a lot of sports during your time growing up. Is volleyball one you ever tried?
Yes, I actually played volleyball all of elementary school and middle school.
Very good. So you got to play with some of the people that are on the court right now, I assume.
Yes.
Oh, almost was able to dig that one out. What do you like that you're seeing from the Dutch Girls here so far tonight?
I think they're playing well together. I mean, maybe some communication issues, but for the most part, they're doing pretty well.
Absolutely.
Said
Maya. My gosh, they're so good at those blocks, Coach.
Yeah, and you know, one of those things is they do have a taller roster than us. I mean, I think
definitely plays a fact for sure.
Yes.
You know, you can get a girl to jump out the gym to be able to spike it because they're kind of coming in with a little more energy, but those blocks were kind of vertical jumping, just straight up, and that can be a little bit more challenging. Oh, and Liz with the layout. Oh. All right, we got a side out, ladies. 4-2. Washington's got the lead by 2.
Dutch girls with their backs against the wall here, down 2-0. They're going to have to go on a big rally here.
And it looks like they changed their libero to Kendall Gilmore now. I guess you can do that in the middle, like in between sets.
Really?
That's what it looks like, because it was not number 3 before. It was number 6. Addison Vodnaski was their old one. Liz with a rebound, getting it all the way over. Number 4 has to push it. Is going to set this to Maddie Lewis, but Maddie's not able to get a full swing on it. Number 1 on the outside, right to Liz. Rube's going to set him up. Maddie's still not able to get a good swing on it. We got to get a set instead of just a bump. Here's the set. Come on, Reese. We're going to go outside to Cam. And number 1 for the Blue Jays crosses that line, and
that was an incredibly long volley. Holy
yeah,
smokes. I wonder what is the record for the longest volley ever.
Let's do some.
I mean, how many minutes you think we thinking here?
I don't know. I'd give it 3.
I want to look like Olympic volleyball longest volley ever.
He's looking. I'm looking. We're looking. Longest rallies, 54 seconds. Penfield, New York versus Baldwin.
I would have guessed
58
longer
seconds.
than that.
Nope, you're right. There's longer ones. It gave me the shortest one first. I don't know why whenever I ask for the longest.
Oh, boy.
And
Oh,
there
yes.
it is for the Dutch girls. There we go.
We will take it.
Dutch girls take a lead here in this third set now, 5-4 early on.
I see a lot of minute and a half, minute and 36, minute and 38.
That has to feel like an eternity, though, while you're doing it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you know what? Let's find out how long one of these really takes.
I'd be curious as to what the average volley is.
All right, and it is 5-5. Washington Dutch girls tied up. We're going to time this next one and just see how long a rally takes. And if it's not a rally, we'll see how long an average play takes.
Let's do it for science.
Here we go. Science starts now. And this one here, and Liz doesn't get it over. 5 seconds.
Oh, my gosh, really? Okay. I feel like that was, I mean, obviously that wasn't a long rally, but
That was
that's
just
pretty typical. It happens a lot.
Right, one
See
to
this
get
one.
back. Let's time this one out. Here we go. Science starts now. Okay, this one's going to be a little longer, I think. Oh, maybe it's short. Oh, another, and it's short at 8.08 seconds.
So that one crossed the net at least 4 times, I'd say.
Yeah, service.
We got 8
we smacked,
seconds out
they
of that?
blocked, we smacked. Yeah, four crosses at 8.08 seconds.
Ricky, he's down there. He's getting some different angles for us now.
You know,
Working
part
hard,
of me
my
wonders
man.
if it's because his legs are getting tired.
I think it is.
Well, he switched sides of the gym, too. He's not by the student section anymore, which is...
Science starts now.
Our student section isn't hype enough right now.
They're not what they were.
No.
I'm getting 7?
762. Yep.
Okay. I'm going to try to guess the next one.
Okay, I'll let you.
I'm liking this game.
And you know what? The Dutch girls are hanging in it. We're only down by 1, folks. There we go, boys.
If we want to start doing line bets, we could start betting on,
Ricky.
serve to serve, volley to volley, how long they're going to last.
And science starts now.
Okay, here we go. Well, that one was
Give me
short.
the guess. What do you think?
1.5.
149.
Oh,
Yay.
wow. 100th of a second off. I had to close. I'm going to get all night. I might as well quit.
He's 1 for 1, folks.
Wow.
And you know, you did say 7 or 8 on that last one when I said it was 749. So, I mean, you've had really
Well,
close
I can't be
ones.
too far off. I mean,
Yo.
cool shot of Clara Julius there. Good job, Ricky.
All right. Dutch girls have a chance to set up a big block. They do. I called that one out, but
That's a bummer. I mean, you get the block, but it just doesn't go the right direction. Clara Julius, that back line there, she's also in our first hour multimedia broadcasting class.
Claire Julius is also in one of my classes.
Wow. We have the same students, Coach?
Well, I mean, her and Breedlove have the exact same class.
Yeah.
Wow. Are you serious? Your whole schedule?
Pretty much.
You know, we started talking about long volleys, and then we haven't gotten a long volley.
They've been over in like 5 seconds, but that's okay.
We're going to get a long one here.
Maybe that's saying that the average is normally about 5 to 10 seconds. And when you think about that, the explosiveness that volleyball takes is massive. If your play is very similar to football, where it's going to take 5 seconds to 10 seconds, like think about the explosive muscles you have to have in order to be an effective volleyball player.
Very anaerobic, right?
Absolutely. I would say powerful, explosive.
See a lot of volleyball players train in the weight room doing explosive jumping drills.
Right, we got a 12-seconder right there, so this takes our average up. Let's go.
There's Ricky's leg for those that are wondering.
He forgot that we could.
He went from standing to squatting to now sitting.
We probably need
Those
to get
Jordans, Ricky?
We need to get Miguel to send him a message and ask him if he's okay. All right, Jolene clears it back over.
I apologize. I was on the wrong cam there for you guys. I do got to give Ricky some props here. I do like this viewpoint of the court. I think it's interesting.
I agree.
Also, you might notice that we took our scoreboard, our old scoreboard, swapped it on the other wall. And I believe the scoreboard that was on the other wall is now at one of the other schools.
Yes.
No, I think it's in the small gym.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not sure on that. I don't know.
I don't know.
I have to go
Their
look.
plan was that they were going to take it to
Oh, it was
one
like
of
a
the other
middle school or
gyms.
elementary school.
Right.
Oh.
That's what they said. Now, I don't know if they did that or not.
Well, I heard that it might have gotten a little dinged up outside.
Oh, I could see that as well. Dutchgirls now trail 8-12 here in this third set, being down 2-0.
You know what? I'm going to refocus my energy back onto the game instead of timing and see if that helps.
All right.
All right, let's go, ladies.
Change the feng shui here.
Claire with a big dig. Oh, maybe I've changed it the right. Right back at Clara again. Number 3 hits out. Oh.
Tip my hat to these Washington girls. They're good at volleyball, coach.
The reaction time that they have to be able to block, the strength they have in their arm, the whip action that they got going on. They need to come out and throw javelin for their track team. For real.
I was laughing at Tim Erkey's comment.
Oh.
I'll read it to you here in just a second. You'll appreciate this, coach. He said, viewers want the mean and standard deviation of the rally time.
Well, we'll take all these values back home and we'll compute them tomorrow in our stats class, third hour.
No.
We'll try to figure that out. Now, I will say our sample size is pretty small, so most of our values are going to be insignificant. Don't we have to, we probably need a sample over 20.
I can tell when it's recording.
Right.
Hey, Miguel, you might need to go check and make sure Ricky's okay.
Yeah, he looks depressed.
Look at him down there. Doesn't he look tired like a sleeping boy? Oh.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, halfway through the week here. Got a couple days left of school this week. Mentioned it earlier, our football team is playing away this week, and they're actually playing at Borgia on Thursday. We had a lot of discussion during our lightning delay the other night about officials and whatnot, and the reason for the game on Thursday as opposed to Friday is purely because of the lack of officials, and that's why it's happening then. So Dutchman football tomorrow night in Borgia. If you're available, you want to go check out the game.
And if you're in town, my wife would kill me if I didn't plug this. Get your butt out of here to the softball field and watch them play Lynn.
Absolutely.
She'd kill me if I promoted that and not hers, too. So, hey, we're going to promote
Well, you're going to live to see another day, Coach.
I am. I think. Oh, and that stopped.
Man.
Oh, I thought that came down on their side of the net. Replay.
Oh, no, I could see it on the little mini TVs here. We had that one.
Dang. Well, their cheering sections really got that whoosh.
Yes. They travel well. I got to give them props on a Wednesday night.
Yeah, nobody went home. Looks like all their team is still sitting over here, JV, freshman. And our girls were. I don't know where they transferred to. They were right here.
Some of them are in the student section.
Okay. All right.
We got that point there.
We did. And now it is 15-10 Washington lead. Ruby Novak and Maddie Lewis coming back in for Lily Sample and Clara Julius. It's that Julius Lewis transfer again. So, Breed Love, since you played some volleyball, why do you have to put your hand on each other's hand to come in?
I really don't know. They never explained that to us.
It's a transfer of power, Coach.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good way to put
Come
it.
on. Come on.
That's a good way.
That was on the line. Thank goodness.
Man, Coach, you're going to be fired up about the chat again here.
Hit it.
Blake Shell hits us with a sports stats class. Can you imagine that? Like a class dedicated purely to analyzing
That would be
and
awesome.
creating sports stats
That
for
would be-
the things that we have going on here.
You know, and I really
Would be
could
very interesting.
take a curriculum and put a spin on it. We're right now in the big, heavy jargon of words in stats class, talking about collecting all the data and all that jazz and just describing statistics. So my class is actually, they're not a fan of it just yet because it's all words. And like our last 3 lessons of notes have been paragraph after paragraph. So we will get into some stuff like that, though.
A little long on that one.
Matter of fact, one year we came in during the conference wrestling tournament and we kept track of the time the matches lasted, the people who won, their losses, whether they made it for the full thing, whether they got pinned, just a bunch of stuff there. And it was pretty awesome.
The green arrow, the green little.
Ooh, did you see how long she like floated up there? But wait, she smacked the net, and that is a Dutch girl rally of the last 3 points, 16-13. Dutch girls clawing their way back. And you know what? We're not going to call it claw on the way back. We're just trying to be out here protecting the mill. Okay, protect the mill. Am I right, Colin? Am I right?
That is the what we say.
You know, I put protect the mill on every one of my social media posts that I made this summer during my grad classes, and now I put it on all my cross-country posts. So we're going to keep protecting that mill.
Hey, commitment is commitment.
Well, you got to. You know, it's branding. Ooh, Cam with the fakie. Oh,
Just a little out. Is that it?
number
Oh,
one.
they gave
had
it to us. They gave it to us, I think.
They're going to try to make the call on the pin. And now they're giving it to them. There's a little bit of attitude there. I wasn't a big fan of sportsmanship, but you know what? It's okay. We all have moments of we need grace, and so it's okay. It's all right. We're good.
I didn't happen to see it on the mini TV, so I can't comment on what you're talking about. But
It was a little bit of those sarcastic, like, "Hey, you better be watching" moments, but
I got you.
they're playing well, so it's okay.
19-13 in favor of Washington here.
Dutch girls rally. Come at you. Let's go. Let's go. Oh,
Little out.
you know, I thought Cam's move there whenever she had it go over. I thought it was like right there at that pin. I thought it was over it, but if we go back and watch, you'd probably see that it's actually on the inside. These officials haven't missed much tonight. And they
Washington's on a run right now.
And this is about where we were last time. It was 21-14 in set 2. And then we came back with about 2 points to their 4, I think. Reese bump sets to the back line. Cam has to just bump to get it over. 7 sets at the 1. Oh, and she finds that dead space. Well, they're kind of clicking on some cylinders. Coach Ridenauer is going to call a timeout here. We're going to have that conversation.
All right, I'll give us our last replay here, Coach. If you're going to come take a look and give us
watch.
some insight. I can't even remember, honestly, what it was. We'll see.
Was that a them? Was that a them?
Somehow we got that point. I don't know.
Oh, that was
get that
over
point.
the net one.
Try it one more time here. I can't see what we got that point. It was when we were. It was the peak of our rally.
Watch the line right here. When they come to spike it on us. So
I don't know.
It's the connection. I think the fact that her and Maya had some type of touch there together.
Huh.
I
Interesting.
So it might have went over the line.
Right.
Under the net, yeah.
Yeah, if you cross the midcourt line underneath the net, that is not allowed. Sabermetrics, Tim. I'm very familiar with baseball sabermetrics. Some people like them, some people hate them. I don't know that I like that Ali Marmal makes all of his decisions based off of them, but I'm also not the Cardinals manager, so I don't get to decide that. Dutchgirls are going to get that point here.
There we go.
Pulled to within 8 here late in the third set. Cardinals are winning just enough to keep my interest. I mean, who am I kidding? I'm going to watch every game no matter what, but they're staying in it just barely. They won their series with the Brewers after losing the first game. They won the next 2. And then they actually had an off day today, I believe, and then they play again tomorrow. I think they're still about 6 games out of the wild card, so we'll have to see.
That makes it 23-14.
Girls got their backs against the wall at this point.
Big hit right at Ruth. Unfortunately, the only thing she can do is let it bounce off her body. So there's a couple rules that might have been that highlight there. Blocking a ball coming from the opponent's court and contacting the ball when reaching over the net if your opponent has not used 3 contacts. I just
All
needed
right, this is game point here for Washington. If they get this point, it's all over.
Ooh, good block.
Dutchgirls say not yet.
Rally back. So it does say that you can cross with your hand or foot. It is only considered a violation if the entire hand or entire foot crosses the court. So it could have been the entire foot. I know I've watched it a couple times and we've had, toe tips of toes, tiptoes across.
Tiptoes.
Yeah, tiptoes.
The old tiptoe.
And then
It's like Clara Julius.
The
She's
only
a
other
twin
thing-
with Carly. Who's going to serve. Go ahead, Coach.
could have been the touching of the net. That might have happened. I didn't pay enough attention to it.
Huh.
So we are still match point here. We're going to have match point all the way out, whether it be ours or theirs. And it's out of bounds.
That's going to be the win for
Washington takes it 25-15 in the third set. So clean sweep for them. Our ladies put up a good fight in round 1. Took it to 22-25, and then in round 2 and 3, and I say round, I mean match, set, whatever you want to call it. Match set 2 and 3, it was 25-15 and 25, I believe, 16 on those last 2.
All right, they a couple friends here, Connor Lang, Tim Murky, so the Cardinals are up right now. I thought they had a day off. I thought they had already. Is it a 4-game series against the Brewers? Maybe I have my my schedule off in my head right now. But regardless, closing remarks here. Dutchgirls, C team gets the win tonight. JV team gets the win tonight. Varsity team comes up a little bit short here against Washington, against a good team. Let's get everybody in here real quick so everybody can see the crew that we have tonight. Jump in here, guys. Everybody jump in here. Jump in here. So Ricky Marquez, this guy right here, he was the guy that was down the floor for us. Squeeze in here real quick, Miguel. We're going to make it. Miguel, he was up here on one of the cams. Jenna Breedlove, she was on the microphone here to end with us. And then Addie Shear, jump in. Addie Shear was actually working the new scoreboard in here this afternoon for the other games. And then she was on a camera to end it out as Peyton Myers left. So getting a lot of students involved here in the program and having a lot of fun. All right. I think, Dave, you got anything you want to close out with?
I mean, I think we had some good volleyball tonight. We showed a lot of grit, a lot of toughness, a lot of determination, and a lot of pop and power. So I'm excited to come back, watch them play again.
All right. Anybody else got anything to say? Ricky, you want to sign us off?
TV Studios, signing out. See ya!